Well, hello there, and welcome to Rime of the Frostmaiden, here on Dork Tales. I am your Dungeon Master, Callie, and I use he and him pronouns, and I'm happy to be here tonight. There are a lot of ands tonight. I'm happy to be here because it has been a long week, and it's raining right now, and it's super moody outside, and I'm feeling really... Is it raining in Vancouver, Hayden?
I think... No, it's just cloudy right now.
Okay, well, I'll send the rain over, and it'll be there in a little bit.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so...
So, folks, welcome to Rime of the Frostmaiden. If this is your first time tuning in, you are on episode 30 of Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Oh my god, really?
That's right, Rime 30.
Wow.
Rime is in its
30.
30s, which means that Rime, I'm sorry to say this game's back and knees are going to start giving out. This game needs some ibuprofen.
I wish my Rime waited until 30 before it let its knees and back started to give out.
It's just a guarantee.
Mine went out at like 23.
Mine started at 17.
Yeah.
I could see that as an issue for...
I mean, mine went out at 18 because I was an idiot and did a bunch of bench pressing by myself. So
that'll do it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I just started dislocating my kneecap.
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, hi everybody.
Why?
Because she has weird hobbies. I don't know. All right, so hey everybody.
I was a 17-year-old girl. It happens.
Masochism.
I'm not going to read into that. That's a
No, it is legitimately like more common for girls as they grow to have that happen.
Yeah, it's true.
Huh. Did not know that.
The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so hey folks, this is Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 30. If you are new here, then you've missed a lot of backstory. You can catch up on that at youtube.com/dorktales for our back episodes. Give us a like and subscribe, smash that bell. Or on any podcasting app. Although I think we're only on episode 14 on the podcast because I have to do a little more audio editing. That'll be this week. So those will be dropping every week to get us caught up. So if you're listening on podcast, I'm really sorry. It took me a while. I got busy. I had to write like 2 books. Which that should be coming out any day now. Damn it. We're just waiting for the final art. And I'm like, Anyway. So hi, everybody. Why don't we go ahead and introduce our cast right now, and then we're going to start in. I also wanted to say hello to everybody in chat. Good to see you all. You did that in a week. I don't know what you did in a week. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and... oh, holy crap. Thank you. Froggy with legs. Froggy, Dave, thank you so much. Thank you for the subs.
Thank you.
Thank you, friendo.
Thank you, friendo. All right, why don't we go ahead and let's just do the big loop, and let's start the big loop with Mike this time. Hi, Mike.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Mike. I use they, them pronouns. Tonight I'm rocking a massive headache, which is why I don't have my wig on. And I'm also playing our human bard, Katerina Firestring, tonight.
Nice. Also, good to see everybody in the chat. It looks like... Aw. Oh, that's Alico. I know you. You were posting in YouTube and leaving lots of nice comments. I recognize you. You are nice. I like you. If you're the same person. Either way, I like you because you're posting hearts. Okay. Now let's go around to Robin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin, and I'm in 4K, baby. It's so good.
I wish that Zoom didn't downscale you a little, so you're better than you were. You're still not quite as crisp as you could be.
Damn it.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Hey, no weird exposure where like half the side of my face is just glowing.
And the other half is pixelating like you're getting sucked through a Matrix phone.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I was thinking you were more red today. Like,
I know.
Vibrantly red.
I know. It's
Fire
so
truck
vibrant.
red.
I know. It's so great. So great. I love it. But yes, I am Robin, and I am playing everyone's favorite Down Under, Vistra Dankil, on Mutants with Barbarian.
Nice. All right. Passing it up to Christine. Oof.
Hello. I'm Christine. I go by she, her pronouns, and I am playing Callie Thornhill, our halfling druid tonight. She is sassy and adorable and just all around wonderful. Hayden, it's your turn.
And it's Hayden.
I guess it's me. Hi.
Best
Hi,
for
everybody.
last.
Whoa! Don't fucking lie to me. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm Hayden Daviau. You might know me as Priestess and Goblin Slayer, Yasuko Kowenji and the Helpful Fox Senko-san, Arc Royal and Eldridge and Azure Lane, and a bunch of other anime titles that I can't yet talk about, but you could totally go look at my IMDb, and if you've been watching Fruba, I'm speckled all throughout there. Heckin' the new dub, not the fucking... Anyways, hi. I'm in a weird mood today. I've been staring at my computer screen all day editing. Anyways, I'm playing Lysithian Callisto, the Moon Elf Wizard, and yeah, I'm ready to fireball some shit because that's kind of what I'm at.
All right. So, folks, we are going to be starting game in just 1 second. I wanted to say that it is really great to see. I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat right now who are saying that it's their first time catching us live, or that one of the first times they managed to catch us live. So, hopefully, you will enjoy the experience. I also wanted to say a couple of quick announcements just so that everybody is aware. If you like what we're doing here on Rime of the Frostmaiden, we are going to be still doing this throughout. So Rime of the Frostmaiden, I think, is probably going to wrap around episode 40 or so. I think that's what, like, this last place has probably about 10 episodes left in it to give it a satisfying conclusion. After that, we're going to be going kind of a little weird and maybe doing a different game on Monday nights. Since we still have Hayden on that night, we might be doing some Call of Cthulhu for a couple of weeks. And then in September, we're going to be running whatever new module comes out. Because they always release one in September. If they do not release one in September for some reason, we might do a speedrun of Avernus. Who knows? I've already got the theme song picked out if we do that, because it sounds really good. But we also have a bunch of other games on the channel that you should check out as well. For one, Candlekeep Mysteries is a rotating DM and cast where you actually get to see like me play. It's kind of nice. That happens like roughly every Tuesday. It sometimes rotates to get the certain players and guests in. So you should check that out. And also, as of this Sunday, a new game is hitting Dork Tales. It's going to be bi-weekly, every other Sunday, starting on May 23rd and going pretty much until it's over. And that is a playthrough of Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the Wizards of the Coast module about this small coastal town of Saltmarsh and the many evil and inexplicable adventures that are tied to that town. And it is not going to be run by me. It is going to be ran by our dear team member, Amy. It is Amy's first real campaign. And so you get to go and watch a new DM, like, learn some growing pains and, like, figure out the system and really come and grow with us. It's going to be a really good experience, and you get to support a new DM. And you get to see me play and Robin play, because we're both in that, along with a newbie and someone else. Natasha and Caitlin are in that game as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and my costume's pretty dope, so I'm pretty excited. So much guy liner.
I'm excited. It's going to be great.
So that is going to be that, and yeah. So that is my announcement. Anybody else have another cool announcement they want to say before we jump?
You can now buy stuff from me on Redbubble. Woo! I just
What?
released some designs over there. I say some designs, it's a design. It's If you like Goblin Slayer and you like Priestess, I made a little mat, or it's like a design primarily made for masks or mugs or notebooks. It looks good on all of them. It's sort of a repeating design, black and white. It is her little staff. And you can put it on notebooks or on masks. It's primarily made for masks.
Do you want to post your
selfish. Link? Yeah, sure.
And,
I will happily post my link.
Please do. And we also have a bunch of new designs on the Dork Tales.
Yeah, go check out the Dork
Public,
Tales.
because you can get a James Bodash t-shirt now.
I want my Harwar shirt.
The Harwar shirt is coming.
I'm so excited.
I keep having conversations on the like the Facebook page for DMs for Rime of the Frostmaiden. They're like, which NPC has been the most impactful on yours? And I'm like, Harwar. You need more Harwar. And they're like, how did you make something happen with Harwar? And I'm like,
I cast him as Adam Driver. That's how we made it happen.
So
true.
For those of you who don't know who Amy is in a ton of other games. She is in our Werewolf the Forsaken Chronicle. She's Tia Armstrong in Shards of Nirn on Wednesdays, and she is Wow, that's a lot of shop links. Boom. Way to spam
It's
that.
in case it gets buried.
Fair enough. And then she's also leading on Maeve and leading in Emery's, which is going to finally run this Friday. So that's going to be good. Act 2. I have decided to make it a big thing. Act 2. Oh my god, I forgot the Harwar quote. Destroy the past. Kill it if you have to. Sir, this is a Red Lobster. Okay. I don't know why Red Lobster is the funniest restaurant to me. It just is. Okay, that is enough messing around. We got 10 minutes of opening here. It needs more Harwar. And hey, quick reminder, if you like what we do here, give us a follow on Twitch. Give us a sub over on YouTube. And if you got pocket change, throw us some subs or donations here. We also have a Patreon, so you can support the stream directly and help us fund other cool stuff, because we do a lot of stuff.
Are cool.
Guys. We do a lot of stuff. We have some special rewards on the Patreon where you get like shout outs and stuff. And we've got some other ones where if we reach fundraising milestones, I'll like write a book.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah. Well, because I'm writing setting packages for like our Vancouver setting. And then I'm going to finish. If we get enough, I will start the Kickstarter for Edagon's Tower of Everything.
I want that.
It's gonna be so good. It's got like awakened animals as class option or as race options. So if you want to be a dog with mage hand, you can be.
Mage paw.
So good.
Or paw. Yeah, you're right. Mage paw. Mage paw. All right. So that is going to be the end of our intro right there. Why don't we go ahead? Roll20 is open for music and for invisible visible maps. And with that, let us begin. Last episode, you made your way to the Ragged Glacier. Splitting it open with the Rime of the Frostmaiden, you gathered your strength, the battle between the elk and tiger tribes and the Goliath vanguard raging behind you. You strode inside, charging into the depths. Now, there's some things I want you to know about this cave system, okay? Inside of here, the ceilings of most of the caverns, unless I say otherwise, are 30 feet high, made of smooth ice. Tunnel ceilings range from 10 to 15 feet unless otherwise noted, so no problem for you. In fact, some of you, that's 3 times your height. All areas are cast in complete darkness unless I say otherwise. There is no light aside from what you bring with you. And finally, sound travels quickly here. All perception checks inside of these caves have advantage, unless I tell you otherwise. For auditory things, at least. In addition,
Quick question in that regard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Quick question if I
Yes,
can?
of course.
Does that mean that our stealth checks get disadvantage?
I was just gonna ask that too.
That will depend. What I would say is that anyone's active perception checks against you would definitely gain that. It'll be on a case-by-case thing. If you're not making a huge racket, I'm not going to give you disadvantage. But if you fall or something like that, I will give the enemy advantage. But
Okay, cool.
and without further ado, let us go there. So great to see everybody in the chat. We're going to focus on this. And players, can you keep me abreast of any expenditures that are coming in? I have 1 hurt them more at the beginning of the game from last time still. Okay, so I have that set aside. And we will begin. As you move into the glacier, darkness envelops you. You work your way through these wide, seemingly natural formed tunnels. Places where ice has been eroded by water or perhaps earthquake over the years. Velen calls forth light and casts it on the tip of her staff. The owl on her shoulder, her familiar, fluffs its feathers with irritation at the bright light. There, it's fine, she says. You head further inward and come to a 30-foot-high cavern. In its center... Actually, let me move you guys a little bit. Whoop. Heading down a small corridor, you will find yourself at a triangular chamber. It's a 30-foot high cavern, and in its center, the remains of a wooden ship hull rests on the floor. What do you do?
Investigate it?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to assist Katerina and go check it out.
Okay.
Also, on entering, I would have cast light on my sword.
Sounds good. So just to give you a sense of things, this chamber has several doorways that lead, several tunnels that lead off to it. There's one to, you came in from the north, and there's one to the northeast, as well as another one kind of a bit lower that leads off to the northwest. There's a tunnel leading to the southwest, and a 20-foot drop to the south, leading to a larger chamber.
I got dirty 20 on investigation.
Dirty 20 on investigation. All right. Searching the wreckage, you'll find a series of skeletons, dressed in ancient rags that cling to their old, cold bones. The rags appear to be, perhaps once upon a time they were silk. Now they are nothing but scraps, frozen up against the frostbitten bone. 4 of them. And beneath there, you will find an iron safe with a combination lock, numbers ranging from 0 to 50 in Draconic script. This chest is quite large, actually. About 2 feet wide and about a foot deep and a foot thick. As you try to lift it, you are going to feel an immediate twinge in your lower back as its 200 pounds of weight resist you. What do you do?
Anyone here know how to crack safes?
Oh, I do.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, sure. I hope you know that by cracking a safe, I mean I'm taking my X to it, because that's how I open things. If anyone wants to give it a go,
does anyone know how
actually...
to non-destructively get into a safe?
I don't know knock, Valen says.
No, I don't have knock prepared.
And I don't have any...
I'm not trained in it, but I'm fairly dexterous. I could try.
It's worth a shot.
Does anyone have thieves'
Will you
tools?
let me do
Oh!
sleight of hand?
Oh, I
attempt
do
or
actually
something?
have thieves' tools. And she'll reach into her pocket and she has a little chain wallet with thieves' tools in it.
How'd you forget that you just wander around with thieves?
Yeah, that's...
I've
You have a pack
never
of
used
lockpicks.
them.
How'd you just forget that?
When was the last time we
Where
had
did
to
you
pick a
get
lock?
those?
Yeah,
I
where
don't
did you
know.
get those?
You randomly breaking into things on a regular?
I mean, when was the last time we broke into somewhere? I never need to use...
I mean, unless it was with Vistra's axe, never.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's true. That's usually how we open things.
But anyways, I do have some.
Instead of
Go
using the
ahead.
lockpick, we use the foot key.
Hey.
So if Callie wants to give it a shot, I'll assist.
Okay, so Callie, you may make a dexterity check using the thieves' tools. They provide no bonus because you're not proficient in them.
Okay, I mean, in that case, Mike, would it make more sense for Katerina to do it? If you are proficient in
I'm
the
not
tools that you
proficient in
have.
them either.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
But you have...
Never mind then.
We found them.
Okay.
My thing is a stitched leather chain wallet with thieves' tools inside.
Yeah,
Okay, so that was disadvantage, you say?
I didn't say disadvantage. I just said that you only use dex.
Okay, just straight up.
Yep, and don't forget that you all have a point of inspiration to start with.
I would rather save that for when we're almost certainly gonna die, because it's gonna happen.
Us? No. Ah,
You three are
fine.
bad for that.
Oh, shh.
Oh,
We have potions and healing potions now, so we should be better at not
17.
dying.
17. You'll start working at it, and it's difficult. You start to slide the thieves' tools inside of the brakes and the lock, and you'll feel them click against something in the inside, and then something gives way, like a latch, and then it resets, and you're thinking, okay, what do they call them? Burrs? Tumblers? What are... Okay, try again.
That was close. We're getting there.
Getting there.
Takes a few moments.
So while
Can't rush greatness.
While that is happening, what's everyone else doing?
Vistra's gonna go to the edge of the 20-foot drop and just kind of see what she can see.
Okay, sounds excellent. That is there.
And take a perception check, I guess.
Glancing down, you'll see sparkling icicles, as long swords, cling to the 40-foot high roof of this cavern, the floor of which is strewn with frost-covered blocks of stone and a toppled pillar. Embedded in the east wall is a glittering stone tower that appears to have crashed through the ceiling long ago. The exposed wall is cracked and has a few holes in it, but is otherwise intact. It looks like an ancient stone tower collapsed into this glacier. As you are working the lock, Velen will pull out Professor Scant, and he will suddenly just begin to swirl and glow in her hand. What do you make of this? A Nethery sky coach. I've always wanted to ride on one of those. Pity it's no longer in one piece. Sky coach? A ship of some repute?
Interesting.
I'm going to keep you out if you don't mind. By all means, it would be my preference. Callie, you may try again.
Okay. So that would be 23 with determination.
23 with determination, thank you. And I forgot to put the determination logos. I will do that during our break, so don't let me forget. I now have determination logos that will pop up next to your name on Twitch, but
excellent.
I just forgot to put them on Rime because I just made them last Wednesday. So, with a, you will pop the lock. As it opens, it's a smooth transition between open and shut. And inside you will see that there is a leather sack with a smiling face stitched into the side of it. Kind of a dopey one, like her.
Can I pick it up and examine it?
You can. It feels empty.
Huh.
And yet,
I'm gonna open and look in. I'm gonna open it and look in.
Looking in, you see literally nothing. As in, you see the absence of a bag as you look into it.
Do I recognize what this is?
It looks like a bag of holding. Or a portable hole in a bag. Or it could be a bag of devouring. You never know.
I'm gonna find a random rock and drop it in and see what happens.
You will drop it, and you will hear nothing.
Can I get it back out again?
Not without reaching in.
Lysithian, what does this look like? I've got like 3 options, but I don't want to stick my hand in and find out. If it's a nasty
don't want to
option.
lose it.
What do you mean? What does it look like?
Well, it could be a bag of holding. It could also be devouring, though. I don't feel like sticking my hand in first and finding out.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure, you may.
Nope, that's butts. That's 10.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good point, chat. Lysithian, with Arcana, you probably have a cantrip you could cast that could do this. You could probably reach into the bag with Mage Hand.
I don't have Mage Hand.
Oh, you don't? Do I have Mage Hand?
Otherwise, I would.
That's actually a really clever thing. Also...
Oh, I would have done that if I had Mage Hand, but
I learned a really interesting rule permutation. So I want to say this real quick so that everybody knows. If you have an effect that drops someone's speed to 0, they can still use their action to dash.
Interesting.
I did not. So it means that their basic movement drops to 0, but they can apparently still spend their dash movement to escape.
Interesting.
So it means that a lot of feats that are supposed to be like super OP, like Sentinel mixed with Polearm Master, I believe, where you create a 10-foot sphere of no movement. Yeah, you just deprive them their action to get out of your zone. So it's not a permalock. So that's interesting. I think it's probably like DM specific, but so Velen will go. Hold on. Luminous light. And a spectral hand will glow out of her own and reach into the pouch, and will fiddle around for a moment and pull out. Let's see. Okay. We'll pull out a large thumb-sized amethyst. I don't think that was your rock.
No.
Nah, but you got pulled out, so.
Alright, well, I guess I've got healing. Callie's also gonna put her hand in and see what happens.
It feels like
She's gonna
putting
kind of steel herself to...
You put it in, and it doesn't really feel like anything, but at the same time, it kind of feels like reaching into a velvet-lined bag that's fresh. For us, it'd be fresh out of the dryer. From here, it would be that was left on a sun-dabbled rock. It's kind of warm and wombish, but not in a creepy way. Let's back off that. Okay. So, reaching in, it's like, this is really soft and comforting, and there's, like, a bunch of stuff in here.
Wow.
Like, reaching around, you will find that there are 4 other rock-shaped things and a ring.
Oh.
So this is an actual working bag of holding, not the kind of one with the hole that we have.
Yes. So you have 2 of them now.
I'm gonna pull the ring out.
Okay.
I don't care too much about the rock-shaped things, those can be figured out later.
As you pull it out, you will find that it is a ring that's head-shaped vaguely like the horns and face of a ram.
Ooh.
It's made of a slick black crystal
This is kind of cool.
that you'll immediately recognize as Chardalin or Chardalian.
Oh, it's that evil rock again.
I mean, it's not like evil when you give it evil magic, right? It
Yeah,
can be
yeah, yeah.
fairly neutral.
Yeah, no, we could always infuse it with good magic or just leave it neutral.
Could you get a vibe from it, Lysithian, maybe, at some point? You could see if there is any bad magic on it?
Detect magic.
It is. You cast Detect Magic. It is magical.
What type of magic?
What type of magic? This is...
It does
Ooh.
tell me the school as well.
The type doesn't tell me, so I'm going to say this is probably Evocation.
Okay. Evocation.
What is it shaped like?
It's a ram. Ram's head.
Lysithian, you can make me an Arcana roll, get with those 2 details. Because I would say that most rings that do specific things kind of have a
It's
vibe.
rolling like dick tonight. That's gonna be an 11.
An 11. So you're like, it's a ring of horniness.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Don't give it to the bad.
Force?
It's a ring of the ram.
What's that?
It's a battering ram for your hand.
Oh.
Interesting.
I
Well
punch
then.
people a lot.
Vistra, that sounds like it could be right up your alley.
That sounds like it could be really up my alley.
It seems
and
like
it's magical.
I think
which
Vistra
might be
already can
helpful.
do that.
That's a
Perhaps
good
it'd be
point.
better to give it to someone who isn't as innately talented.
Who else wants to punch stuff really strong?
Would not. So, you know what? I'm just going to describe what it does because she rolled like a 29 for this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Excellent.
The Ring of the Ram has 3 charges. Requires attunement, which in my games takes at least about 10 minutes of fiddling with it if it's not attuned to someone else. It has 3 charges. Regains 1d3 charges at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to attack a creature within 60 feet. It produces a spectral ram's head that makes its attack roll. On a hit, the target takes force damage and is pushed. Alternatively, you can spend one of its charges to break an object within 60 feet that isn't worn or carried.
That's cool.
It makes a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge that you spend.
Oh.
Meaning that you can max it out with a +15 once per day.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Ring of the Ram is good. Anybody who wants to, you can just Google Ring of the Ram 5e, and it'll pull up the exact stats.
I mean, I still will. I mean, I guess Lysithian has that spell to make my weapons magic, but I was gonna say I still don't have anything if we get any resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing damage.
Yeah, I don't have magic weapon prepared, by the way, so you're on your own.
Yeah. So I mean, if you wanted me to be able to do damage of some sort, might be. But if anyone else wants the ring, go for it.
You'd only
And
be
I
able to
really
use
like
it
this
thrice a
hoodie.
day.
Save for bashing down doors or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's really... Doesn't seem really, like, fighty.
It's more,
It's so limited.
it's limited, but it's almost a second resort if something
Yeah.
fails.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking it, but if somebody else wants it, go right ahead.
So,
Oh, yeah, that sounds good to me.
It'd be worth it because Lysithian is not the most... Yeah. Don't give me that look.
Oh no, I'm amused. It's true.
what?
Who wants to hold on to the bag of holding?
I am currently holding it, so I'm going to continue holding it.
Do not
good.
put the bags of holding in each other.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
Just putting this out there immediately.
What happens?
Boom.
Boom.
You can't put
Oh.
an extra dimensional space inside of an extra dimensional space.
Bad things.
Good to know. Okay.
Many a wizard has met their end by greedily trying to hoard bags of holding. Quite humorous.
It's very
there.
tempting to try, but I won't.
If anything, turn a bag of holding and a bag of devouring on each other and see which one wins the fight. That's always interesting. It's like a
It sounds
sphe-
mildly terrifying, honestly.
Once I put a sphere of dehumidification in the room with a sphere of humidity and let them fight.
I always love watching inanimate objects fight.
I just like do workouts and stuff and sharpen weapons to pass my time. You guys.
Here, Lysithian. And Callie will flick the ring at you.
All right.
Sure.
Which way do we go?
I'll
4
put it down.
directions. One doesn't involve jumping 20 feet down.
Can I make a survival check?
You may make me a survival check with disadvantage.
Coming right up.
I was going to ask if I could make a perception check to see if I can
Oh,
notice anything.
Sure.
I got a nat 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you do not notice anything.
I believe we have a
I
light source
also
on,
nat
correct?
one.
You have what?
Fuck my dice today.
I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure we have a light source on, correct?
Yes, you have 2
Yeah.
lights on.
Okay. Where are the others? Because I can't move my character anywhere on the map to see anything
Okay,
besides
there we go.
in front of me. Like that's the only way I can
Cat's right
see.
beside you.
Okay, so 1 sec. Light is 20 feet, I believe. And then 20 feet of dim.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. How's that?
Ah, there we go. Okay, now I can see the 4 options.
Okay, and then... My bad, guys. Sorry.
No worries.
I'll also add it to cats.
Okay, so sorry, that was a perception check?
Sure, yeah. And so you and Lysithian can both make one. Lysithian, you got a really bad score, right?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1, so I'm gonna try rolling on the.
Hey, now on buddies!
Oh my god.
Can I make a perception check on the
Uh,
other ways? Because I already made the perception check down the
Sure,
thing.
yeah, you may.
Because apparently 3 members of my party rolled nat 1s, so...
I think my dice are mad.
Callie's just
that
too
I'm gonna be
interested in
making
the bag.
this.
She's not paying attention to what's going on around. This
Vistra,
is a cool
that's-
bag. It
I mean,
feels neat.
I did way better than all of you guys, but still not great. I got an 11.
Honestly, you have no idea. I think that, given the way that this glacier is set up, though, I mean, what do they
Because
say?
we came in from the north.
You came in from the north, so follow the rightmost path? Isn't that what they always say? Follow the right? Or follow the left? Like, pick one of the walls and just hug it until you make your way out. That's what they say about labyrinths and stories with cowboys. I mean, minotaurs, same thing. Fight me.
Do we want to just go one direction? Go either to the left path or the right path, and
I mean,
just,
sure.
I mean, I saw I saw that like a stone tower that looks like it fell into the
You've
glacier
got
down the
that
20
book,
feet.
right?
Yeah.
You've got your thing always. Well, why don't you start kind of mapping as we go
Sure.
to keep track of what
Oh, yeah,
places we
that's a
haven't
good idea.
gone, or
That's a good
which way we
idea.
came at least.
Yeah. I will
we want-
flip to the back of like my sketchbook and start mapping out where we are.
Where do we want to go, guys?
Where do you want to go?
Do we want to go to the left?
That's right.
Sure.
Callie, do you want to go to the left or the right?
On with the blue that you just did, right?
That was north.
Oh, that's north. Okay, so that's where we came from. Sorry, I'm trying to orient myself. So right would
That's
be.
okay.
I
mean,
literally
we might
did that
as
with
well-
my head too.
Maybe we should try the rightmost, because that's this one over here, right?
Yeah, the one immediately
Okay.
to your right.
Yeah.
Good. We're talking about the same space.
Absolutely.
Sure. I mean, we could do the one to the right first.
Sure.
No harm in trying.
That is kind of what
probably.
they say, right?
Maybe.
Perfect.
Here, Callie's gonna use survival or whatnot to like carve in the ice wall which way we went.
Sounds good.
I've got an 8 to survival, so I figured I could probably do that just fine.
If you want, I mean, I'm not the stealthiest, but I think, Lysithian and I, we can see the farthest without light source, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can see in the dark.
I mean,
just
I can
fine.
change that, but
I can't.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying.
don't
If,
want to waste your spells. though.
yeah, don't waste your spells. We can try and sneak ahead and try and if there's like long tunnels, which I don't know if that is, but we can try and sneak ahead and see what we can see without bringing light with us.
I'll step in front of Callie and cast light on like her little like her mistletoe that's on her. So I will cast light. Yeah, cast it
Aw.
on your spell focus.
Oh, am I the bait?
No, you're your own flashlight now. I can turn it off at any time.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I have added light to you now.
I am so bright.
That way you don't have to waste any magic.
Why, thank you.
You're positively glowing, Kelly.
Now you can really see your freckles.
It's just something innate.
So Vistra, what are you doing? You said you were going to go snooping?
I said I could go snooping if we wanted to. You want me to start heading down the corner?
If you'd like, it's up to you. It's your game.
I can do it if you guys if we're all agreement.
Go ahead.
All right. Down the right we go.
As you head around the right, you see that this tunnel, about 10 feet tall here, maybe a little bit taller than that, comes to a fork. One path continues on to the west, another heads to the north, and seems to both go to smaller caverns, chambers.
She'll kind of go back and can she hear anything coming from either the caverns?
You can make me a perception roll.
Okay.
Also, were you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Then I would really like a stealth roll.
Cool. Did we say we're doing it with disadvantage or not?
Just roll.
Nice. Just roll? Okay.
Yep, I will tell you when you have to roll a disadvantage. Don't worry.
Okay. Ooh, Vistra, good girl. 17.
And that was on your perception?
That was stealth. I was rolling that one for stealth.
Okay.
And then perception is oh, a dirty 20 for perception.
Okay.
Good girl.
So looking around there, you'll see that there looks like in the passage to the north, lying on the floor, is a handful of coins, partially partially frozen into the ice of the northern cavern.
She'll kind of sneak back to the group and kind of report what she saw. So, guys, it looks like there's 2 chambers, so I don't know if there's, like, a way to go there. But I saw some coins partially frozen in the ice. We could go get them, or we can just keep going through and looking for the city.
But how
Either
would
way.
the water have melted? Like the ice. For the coins to be in it. Shouldn't they just be on top?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't the ice have had to have melt for the coins to be half frozen?
Huh.
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody cast an ice spell on top of them. That's possible.
Also-
It could be a trick.
Just almost sealing them in there, but it could also be a trap.
But also, these tunnels formed at some point anyway, Belen says.
So it
So
looks
it-
like those a dead end that way.
You didn't see
Wait,
the
but-
dead end of any corridors. You didn't see that there were.
You said
tunnels to the-
chambers. Oh, I guess you just said chambers. I
Yeah,
was
you
thinking
literally just saw that they went into
chambers.
larger rooms.
larger rooms. Oh, okay, if I said like bed chambers, like
Nope.
a room. No?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know why. Fine, there's 2 smaller chambers. Retcon that.
Alright.
Well,
I'd like
do
to
we
take a
want
look.
to just go clear them and then move on?
Sure. Might as well take
There
a
might
look.
be a tunnel off one of them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
just
we have
kind of
no
forks.
clue how this place is laid out, so.
Yeah, do you want to keep going right then? So we'll go to the more northern
Sure.
one. Is that where I saw the gold?
Yep. Yep. They were kind of like melted into the floor, kind of frozen at weird angles. Like they had started melting and then refrozen at some point.
Well, let's go investigate, I guess.
Okay.
Right.
If you're trying to be stealthy, I'd like a stealth roll off of everyone again.
How is that affected by the fact that I glow?
I would like a stealth roll.
Okay.
That'll be 22.
Damn.
Oh no. Oh no.
19.
19.
17.
All right.
You're so stealthy before, and now she just like trips over something or something.
Okay.
Your shoelace.
So, who is going first?
I'll go in the front, because I can see. I'm
Okay.
usually pretty quick-footed.
Lysithian, you make your way through this tight network of tunnels. They're about 5 feet wide, about 10 feet tall. And as you meander your way through, there is in fact a small, about 20-foot cavern off to the left, heading to the west. And then to the north there, you will see that there is a larger chamber that appears to have a number of coins just melted into the ground, kind of frozen in place like tiny tombstones. And as you take a look in, you will also see that to the north.
Kobe.
You're going the opposite chamber?
Sorry, I got myself turned around on the map. I was listening to you.
That's okay.
Kobe. Kobe. There we go.
Okay.
I don't. Kobe.
Oh, so he's just like walking around in weird circles. What are you doing?
God, somebody forgot to feed
I'm
the sim.
exploring my own way.
Yeah, that's Lysithian's life. You are going to see that there are a number of coins, about 10 gold coins littered on the ground up here, as well as lying next to them an old skull. Just lying on top of the ice. Yes, Callie.
By the way, detect magic lasts for 10 minutes and is a 30-foot radius.
Nice, and that's it's blocked by more than a foot of matter, if I'm not mistaken.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
I will consider ice to be wood or dirt. Solid. You know what? I feel like ice would be. Yeah, ice would be about as dense as wood. I'll say for this. So detect magic as you are looking around. Lysithian, the skull is just leering at you, just staring at you with empty sockets and wide toothy grin.
Does it look...
It looks freshly polished, actually. And it has all of its teeth.
And it's just on top of the ice or on top of the
It's just
the
on
boat?
top of the ice in the corner of the room, laying there like someone set it down there to watch the coins.
Well, I don't like that. That is very fucking ominous. Hey guys, there's some weird skull in here. Do I touch
Oh,
it or
really?
no?
You want me to throw an X at it?
Callie's gonna come join you.
Actually, hold on. I have a small knife. Actually, no, I have a javelin. I'm going to just take it out and just poke it.
Okay.
Or like disturb the area not poke it, but
You
like
can poke
disturb the
it.
area in front of it.
Okay. Can you make me both of you make me an insight roll, since you're right inside of this room, you and Callie.
So no, that is a natural 19 plus my insight. That is
Wrong
going
channel.
to be 25. Now I'm just saying what I roll initially to get my shit. Fuck you.
17.
Vistra, you have a
I
point
rolled
of
a
determination.
12.
Okay.
It's gonna be
sweet.
25.
25. Okay.
17.
17. Lysithian slashes the ice right in front of it, and you don't actually know how a skull can do this, but it looks nervous. Uh-oh.
What do you think?
The skull just said, uh-oh.
Okay, you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Cool?
And suddenly, red flames are going to erupt out of its eye sockets, and I need an initiative roll.
Woo!
Light is going to pour out of the
17.
western corridor as well, and maniacal laughter will echo through the hallways.
Oh,
And-
yay.
Yay! Dun 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 dun.
So that's kind of sus.
It's just a little sus.
Just a little sus.
Just a
Green
little
flame
bit
is going to
of
erupt
sus,
around the
just a little
skull in
bit.
front of you, casting a 15-foot dim light.
Use it as a light source.
It's a light source. And let's see real quick.
Will
what's
it
my-
still glow once we kill them, though? That's the
Maybe,
question.
maybe. All right, so checking the initiative right now. Boop, boop, boop. Good job. So that is, anybody beat 20? I got 17, 15.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you get, Christine?
There you
18. Okay, so. Okay, skull. 1. Callie. Hayden. Robin, what's your dex?
2.
And then 9, so that is okay. Okay, that sounds fantastic. Let's get some traveling music on. The skull is going to flare to life right in front of you and levitate off of the ground, glowing with arcane light. And in... It speaks common. I'm actually going to say that it actually speaks Loden, actually. And is going to cackle and in a strange dialect of Elven say... Oh, you shouldn't have come here, fuck boys! And is going to shoot at Hayden's right in front of me. So that sounds like a... Or pardon me, Lysithian's right in front of me. Lysithian, I am... you were within 5 feet of me, which means I take disadvantage on these. Ooh, that's going to be a hit. All right, I have 1 hit. Are you going to use shield?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's going to be a hit and a miss then. Okay, it is going to glare at you, and red flame is going to fire out of its eyes, dealing 12 points of fire damage to you. As a bolt of fire slams into the side of you. And it is going to open its mouth going, light them up, boys! Well, actually, it's going to speak in, I've decided, okay, real quick. This Lodros, this Netherese, Loros, the Netherese tongue, if it is old school Elven, what should it sound like? Should it sound like Bostonian? Should it sound like super Irish? What do you think?
I vote Irish.
Okay.
I vote Bostonian.
Hey, light her up.
Wow.
Light them up, boys. Should it be like that, or should it be like, oh, light them up, boys?
I gonna
both
flip a
good.
coin. I'm gonna flip a coin.
I think
Yeah,
Heads-
see now we're
heads is
from Netherrealm,
Bostonian.
yeah.
like I think the Bostonian is
Get
just
out of here, you arcane floozies.
funny.
Dude, okay, I
Okay,
have to take a
Arcane Floozies
picture
is
of this
kinda
because
funny.
I was
Yeah,
I was
Arcane
gonna-
Floozies gotta do the
Arcane Floozy is
Bostonian.
really funny, but I was trying to flip a coin.
Shirt idea.
This is
Arcane
just-
Floozy.
I know.
what
I'm pulling
happened.
out my list of shirt ideas. Arcane floozy is going on there. Patent pending.
I'll post it in the Facebook chat. But my coin landed like this, like just like up and down, like on the side,
Are
like
you
this.
shitting me?
I'm not. I took a picture. I'll post it in our Facebook chat.
Okay, so
When-
Coin's like, I'm
Irish
not making a
Bostonian.
decision.
Gotcha. All right.
Buenos dias, fuckboys.
All right, boys. Light them up if you will, please. There we go. There we go.
Sean Connery.
Light them up if you will, please. It's you know what it is? It is the caravanners from Snatch. Oh, how's it going, Hetty? What does it mean to win a boxing match? With your dags? Don't you like dags? Don't I like
Why?
what? Do you like dogs? You like dags? Oh, dogs. I like dogs. If you haven't seen Snatch, go watch Snatch.
I've never seen it.
Oh
I've
God,
never seen it.
Brad Pitt is supposed to be doing like a caravaner Irish accent, like the Irish Rom, like the Irish Roma, and but he is so bad at it, he's incomprehensible. And Guy Ritchie was like, no, just leave it in, It'll just be he's indecipherable, and it's so funny just to have Brad Pitt be like, oh, you like doors?
Okay, I'm
you're
gonna
just
have
like-
to look this up.
What did
really
he?
funny.
It's so good. It's such a fun movie. Anyway, it is a great movie. An American Leprechaun.
Zoom is being really jumpy on me right now. I've caught like half the conversation.
Yeah, Zoom has been jumping around a little bit for me too.
Okay, well, we'll just do our best and we'll hope that
Yep.
Zoom catches up. Callie, you are up first. Fire erupts out of the skull's eyes and strikes Lysithian. The other firebolt zooms right over their head and hits the wall, melting a bit.
Okay. Does it look like regular damage would hurt it?
It's a flaming skull.
I'm gonna try and hit it with my scimitar.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, rushing forward. You... I mean, it's kind of like right there, I guess. So, yeah.
27 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit. You can roll me damage, please.
Okay. That is D6.
Absolutely.
Oh, max damage. 10.
10 points of damage. All right. You are going to bring your scimitar down, slashing a chunk of bone off of the skull and kind of like knocking it against the wall. Duk, duk, and it makes this awful like... Nope, the wrong noise. Hold on. Noise as it bounces off the wall. And you hear, oh, you darn floozy!
Who you calling a floozy?
All right. So you will be able to strike it. Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
I don't think I have anything I can do in a bonus action right now.
No? Okay.
I could wow shape, but I don't want to.
All right, sounds good.
I want to try and
So,
save that.
sounds good to me. Okay.
Don't think I have any bonus action spells.
All right, so that is going to work. Well, oh, I forgot to roll for frickin'. Ah, damn it, she rolled really well. You know what? She's at the end because she's slow and old.
Poor Valen.
Yeah, no bonus action spells that are useful right now.
Okay, sounds good. Then it is going to be Lysithian's turn. Lysithian, this flaming skull is calling your friend a floozy and shooting you with fire. Both of these things that irritate you.
I'm going to just snap my fingers and 3 motes of energy are just going to appear atop my head. And I'm going to just cast the magic missile at first level just to try to slam it
Okay.
into the wall while popping off my ear. Give me a moment.
Sounds good.
That was very funny. Give Lysithian a moment. Their old
Friends,
doppelganger
Roman,
abilities.
elves, lend me your ear.
All right, here we go. Fucking heads up, bitches.
It gives a new meaning to knife here.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, that's our word.
All right, so shake them up.
Shake 'em up.
Hatya! It's going to be. It's going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay, 10 points of damage. Ow! You are actually going to knock its jaw off, and it's going, like, the jawbone is just going to go bloop and fall to the ground. Callie kind of damaged the side of it, the skull, and your magic missiles are going to go bop, 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 and just knock the damn thing off, and it's going to look down at its jaw and go, hey, there's my jaw! You took my jaw! You took my jaw!
Dead.
Sorry, it's such a good joke. Took my jaw! Okay. It is pretty badly damaged. Good hit, my friend. And at that point, Vistra and Vistra and Katerina are going to see the western corridor erupt with fire, and another one of these skulls is going to lurch into view, turn and look at you, and go, "What are you doing with Seamus?" And is going to cast. It doesn't. Yeah, it's actually gonna. Yeah, from where is? Okay, I need a dex save off of both of you and Lysithian. Yeah, let me just check my. Range on this.
Ooh.
That is going to be.
Oh yeah, get advantage.
That is going to be.
It's going to be a big old 6.
So
It's gonna
20.
retire
24.
that fast
And
tonight.
Callie. Oh, and the flame skull, because this guy's an idiot. Oh god, you killed Seamus. Okay, so what is? I need everybody to make me a dex save, and that is going to be DC.
Got a 6.
Okay, you need DC 13.
Nope.
15, yes.
19.
Beat it by 10.
Well, that's gonna help you a bit.
Poor Seamus.
Did they just cast Fireball?
What? Okay, and let's hit the roll button for that. Cool. If you failed, you take 31 points of fire damage as the skull opens its mouth and a fireball goes boom and spreads through the hole. Oh wait, Seamus is immune to fire. I forgot about that. He's fine.
Die into flame skulls, boys!
Okay, if
Let's
you
fucking
succeeded
go!
DC 13, that is going to be a 15 points of fire
Okay.
damage that you take.
Cool.
As the corridor erupts in flame, Vistra, it is your turn. What do you do?
Sweet. That really got me quite steamed. So I would like to rage,
Okay, that's fair.
and I would like to run up and attack him with my great axe twice.
Cool.
Recklessly, great weapon, Nesta.
Sure, that sounds fine. So are you attacking Seamus or are you attacking
No, the one that I saw by the corridor. Is
Oh,
that.
Patty McFlame.
Sure. Patty
Ironically, his
McFlame.
name was Patty McFlame in life.
So that's going to be a 22 for the first one,
Okay, 22 for the first one.
and a natural 20 for the second one.
Okay, go ahead and roll me damage, please.
Yes. So I just got to do some. First off, we're going to start with my base 17. And then a D12 there, a D12 there, and a D12 there. All right. It's gonna be that for that one, and then that for that one. Let me just pull out my calculator because it's a lot of math for me, and Vistra is not that smart. Plus 6. Alright, that's going to be 58 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so rushing forward, I don't have anything that can block that immediately. So you're going to rush forward, and with one, 2 strikes are going to. You might as well move your mini. Are going to bring your axe down. Still, the fur around your cold weather clothing is still ignited in flame, and you are going to hack this thing to scully pieces. Good job. That one is down.
You're going to have quite the headache in the morning, eh?
It's true. Meanwhile, let's see. Velen, and I'll send that in there. All right, so behind you, you are going to hear the sound of as a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears directly behind Cat. And as my bonus action, I can move this sphere up to 30 feet or into a creature. Make me a saving throw, please, Katerina.
What kind of save?
Dex, please.
Dex? That is going to be a 23.
23. Okay. So you are going to dodge out of the way as this flaming sphere of fire tries to punk you in the face. And that is its action. Katerina, it is your turn. There's a flaming sphere right next to you. However, as a bonus action, if you ram the spear into the creature, when you move, you can direct it to... I thought you had to do a save when it starts next to your turn. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. That's right. That's how it works. Okay. There is a flaming sphere next to you.
And it is blocking the path to get back into the main chamber?
It is. It is.
Then I'm going to go further into this chamber.
Sounds... Okay. Sounds good.
Can I shoot past Lysithian at Seamus?
You may. You do not have an enemy within 5 feet of you, so you do not have disadvantage on this.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow. Bruh. That's gonna be a 6 to hit.
All right. You're gonna fire a crossbow bolt. It's gonna slam into the ice right above the skull. The skull is gonna turn around and go, "Was that for me?" Oh, sorry. It's gonna try to sass you, but it doesn't have a jaw. It'll have to regenerate that later.
It's hard to sass when you don't have a jaw.
It's true. It's true. All right. What are you doing? You have a bonus action. Would you like to use it to give a coin to a witcher or something like that?
I will give a coin to a witcher. Vistra just knocked the socks off that other one. The flames off of it, actually, I guess that is a better way to put it. So, yeah, I'm going to toss a coin to my Vistra.
Toss a coin to your Vistra because she might need it. I don't know.
Angry.
I don't have
Sorry,
anything
Shmee.
witty to say.
I mean, there are so many hot songs that you could sing right now.
Hot-blooded.
You know that won an
It's getting
Oscar?
hot in
Or
here.
that won a, I believe, Hot Blooded won a, it won a Grammy. Sorry, not an Oscar.
Really?
Donna Summer did. I remember there was a writing assignment when I was in writing school, and it was you had to write a story based, you had to write a short story set to the tune of a Grammy-winning song. And my teacher was very frustrated when I used Hot Blooded. Because she's like, what? That's not a... I'm like, 73. Or something like that. I'm like, it won. Ha ha ha. 'Cause I was a little shit. I was like 22. I don't know. I was a dick.
Oh, Kat's gonna turn to Vistra and just be like, all right, Vistra, let's turn up the heat.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
she's
go.
because she is not on her game tonight, apparently.
All right.
And that's gonna be it. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
All right. That sounds good. Why is she so dark? I don't know. All right. So that is going to be that. That flame skull is going to try to hit Velen with... Yep, that's going to hit Velen. So Velen is going to take 2d6 fire damage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2d6 fire damage. Damn it, Velen. Okay, Velen is going to be slammed for 6 points of fire damage, which is not good for her hit points. I will put that out there. And you will hear a shriek from inside of the other corridor, at which point she is going to... she's going to use her wand. Oh, God, no, she... Oh, it's been a couple of days. It's recharged. Yeah. Yeah. It is recharged, so it's been at least 3 days. So she's got at least 7, 10. She's got 14 charges on that thing. Hell yeah. She can use Wand of Magic Missile and fire, I'm going to say 4 bolts at this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is a whopping 13 points of damage. Good job, Velen. That's not as good as it could have been. And then she is going to take her full action to move as far away as possible down the southern corridor, because the corridor you're in has a fireball in it. Okay, so she's going to do that. And it is top of the initiative. There is a skull right in front of you that's being attacked. I need everyone to make me a dex save, please. And he's going to sneeze
myself too, or
so that is going to be here. So that is 5, 10, 15. Nope, you're just outside of its range.
cool.
23.
23.
25.
12.
I'm very sorry, my friend.
I think the
Squishy
dice want me to
wizard.
die tonight.
No,
so,
Squishy Wizard, no. Good thing
so
we have
that's going to be
multiple
27
wizards.
points of fire damage on a fail, 13 on a success.
All right, boys.
DC 13 is what you had.
Still up? You still up?
I have
boys, if you-
11 hit points, but I'm
Oh
still up.
boy!
All right, another fireball is going to issue into the room here. Callie, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna smack a bitch with my scimitar. Aye. Alright, that I rolled a 17. So that's gonna be a lot. 25.
25 is going to be a hit.
Alrighty, max damage 10.
10.
Smack.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. All right. You are going to crunch another side off the skull, and it is going to make these annoyed noise. It seems annoyed with you. Very annoyed and very damaged. Like, this skull has like a cut over its eye now, or its ocular cavity, I should say. And Hayden, it is Lysithian's turn. What do you do?
I am going to, ruling for you, because so many different fucking, do you count, popping a potion as an action or a bonus
I
action?
count as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. I'm going to use my bonus action to pop my potion of greater healing. Hang on, what's gonna be, how many d4s? 44 plus 4, okay. Let's do this, boys.
I believe in you.
Alright. Alright, that one's super cocked. Fell off my thing. Okay. 5, 10, 13, 17.
17 for...
Wait, no, 44 plus 4. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 points
That's
of
a
health.
really good heal.
That was a really good heal. All right, you're going to
Really
regenerate
good
some
heal.
health. And the skull's going to look at
Woohoo!
you with its bonus action. It doesn't have a bonus action, but it's going to use and go, "There's no fear."
Suck a dick.
Oh.
But I guess you can't do that anymore, huh? And then I'm going to use, let's see. This bitch is still alive, so I'm going to... It's immune to fire. I'm going to... Do I want the magic missile again? Or do I want to... You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to cast a chromatic orb and have it do acid damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to have a swirling ball of acid appear beside me, and I'm going to launch it at it. And this is my attack roll.
All right, do it.
I doubt this is going to hit, but 13 to hit.
13 to hit is a hit.
Woo! Thank fuck. Okay, it's gonna.
Now, hold on, though. This is a ranged attack you're doing within 5 feet of a target.
Oh shit, you're right. That is. With
So you need disadvantage on this, so good luck. You know you can hit with a 13,
Okay,
though.
it still would have hit because I rolled
Alright,
an
there
11
you
on
go.
my second die. Thank fuck. That's 3d8. Okay, I'll take that 5. Okay. Oh, why am I rolling d10? That's not a d8. Where's my d8? There it is. Okay, so it's gonna be 10.
Oh,
17 points of acid damage.
17 points of acid damage. Hey, real quick on the healing potion, it was a 4d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah, it was a greater.
So you can't get 21 out of that.
Hold on.
Four-
I might have missed.
So 4d4 is 16 at max. So I think you.
Yeah, it was 16. Yeah, I think I just.
I think you have like 3 less than that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I miscounted
That's
my
okay.
dice.
We're theater people.
Yay!
And
Yeah,
a
I'll
scientist.
Yep.
And a pilot. And a. Okay, so you and I are theater people. So hey,
Yeah.
there we go.
I'm a
Okay.
theater kid.
Yeah, and I'm a bullshit historian.
Cool. I knocked off
Cool.
4 damage there.
All right. So, however, you're also going to knock off this skull as the bolt of acid or the glob of acid fires out of your hand, strikes it, and it's going and it's going to dissolve into a pile of bone meal. You have defeated that flame skull.
Cool.
Robin, it is Vistra's turn. What are you doing?
So wait, Vistra's gonna like look down the cavern and be like, "It took 3 of you guys to get one of them I did with 1 hit." Or 2
You're
hits,
too
technically.
angry to say that,
I know. it.
unless you will drop out of rage.
No. So this flaming sphere, can I run past it?
You can. You know what? It's kind of like a big flaming sphere that's taking up this entire thing. What you can do is, I'll count this as you ramming it, so you can make me a dex save to try to push past it.
Cool. Okay. Cool. I will do that. Nice. 17.
17. All right, you will be able to push past it,
Cool.
and
5, 10.
we'll head into a main chamber. What do you do?
Because I can move 35 feet. I'm 5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
25.
So you can probably move right here.
Cool.
So you can move to the center of the chamber, where you will see that there are 2 other flame skulls awaiting you in this room.
Sweet. Bonus action, I will use that to dash to get up right beside one of these mother truckers.
Okay.
And I will take another 2 hits with
Sounds
my
good. You have disadvantage
great.
on your attacks. As you approach, you will see this flame skull is blurring. There are several of them overlapping.
Cool. So disadvantage, I will use reckless to just do that with straight rolls.
Do it, do it, do it.
Do it, and I have bardic if I need. Great weapon master.
Sounds good.
Ayo, Vistra. That's going to be a math in the head. 21 and a 17.
On after everything,
Yeah, with the
minus 5s.
Yeah, because I just had plus. Oh wait, I have proficiency, so that's gonna be 1 more. So a 18 and a 22, because it's
Okay, those are 2 hits. Go ahead.
Sweet, because how I do it in my head with Great Weapon Master, instead of doing the -5, it's like, oh, I have +9, so I'll just do +4. But I forgot that I was doing +8 or +3. So yes, those are both hits. Cool. Alrighty. You gotta be joking. I rolled 2 ones.
Damn straight you did.
That's gonna be that's still 18 plus 18. That's gonna be 30. No. Yep. Yeah, 36 points
30.
of damage to that skull.
36.
Yep. Damn
Okay.
it, Vistra. You rolled 2 ones.
All right. So I'm going to spend a hurt them more because I can. So you are going to bring your axe down, colliding into this strobing one. It's going to turn and look at you and say, "Well, no, you shouldn't have done that." Oh damn. Okay. Oh damn. Cool. I'm spending my other hurt them more for that. Boop, 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 boop. That is going to be... it is going to look at you and with absolute rage in its fiery eyes is going to deal you 4 bolts of fire. Are going to strike you. Oh wait, actually I have to roll 2 more times to see if I crit.
Is our range spells disadvantage?
That's why I'm spending my hurt the more.
Ah.
You're gonna take
That's
39 points of fire damage from this one.
Okay. Ouch.
All right, they are going to strike you that many times, and yeah, that guy has that many hit points. That's not ideal. Okay, and Kat, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, I want to get out of this corridor. Could I also try to get past that flaming sphere?
Sure,
Dex check?
sure. Go
You
ahead.
smell a burning dwarf in the main chamber.
Wow. Okay, and it failed its concentration, so that one's gonna vanish.
16 on the dex.
All right, actually that would have canceled anyway. 16 on the dex, you will be able to pass it.
Yay! Okay, so I went from there, 5, 10, 20. So I can get to about here. And so I'm gonna take my crossbow, aim it at the one that looks the most hurt out of these flame skulls that I see, and I'm going to give it a shoot. As I... Hey, that's gonna hit. As I roll a 19 to hit,
Okay.
and I roll
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh, no, I didn't. So that's going to be a 14 to hit.
That is a hit. Yeah, these things aren't.
Thank God.
They're not very good to hit.
And that is going to end up being a 12 damage.
Piercing?
Piercing.
All right, you are going to fire a bolt, and it is going to strike the northernmost flame skull, or the southernmost. Which one are you aiming for, north or south?
It was the one that looked the more hurt of the
Okay,
two.
the one that's quite damaged. Your bolt is going to fly forward and off the side of its skull.
Bruh.
Sorry, they're immune to piercing.
Oh.
Okay, that skull is going to turn and look at you, and then look at its northern friend and say, "Light him up.
Ah!
Light her up." And then the one to the north is going to say, "Don't tell me what to do. I'll do it myself." And I need you to make me a dex save.
Coming right up. Hey, that's pretty good. That's going to be 26.
Nice. Cool. You are going to take 15 points of fire damage as a fireball shoots from this top corner and hits here. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15. Fireball is going to reach right in front of Lysithian's face, only surging you. However, I'm spending my drama bomb because as it hits that part of the glacier, you're going to hear the worst sound you can in a fight. As the ceiling of the glacial cave you are in begins to collapse. Okay, Velen is going to round the corner again. And
Do you
That's
need
bad.
a dex save, Kelly?
I actually will at the beginning of your turn. Yeah, it can be good. Okay.
Not for
so,
the fireball, just for the cavern?
no, the fireball didn't make it to you, but it did melt the structural support that was holding up the ice above your heads.
Double checking.
Yay! I know,
Double
right?
checking.
I love flame skulls. All right, so that is going to be Velen is there's one that's almost damaged. She's gonna round the corner, take a step into the room, raise her wand of magic missiles, and boink, that one out of existence. As a magic missile slams into its skull. 2 magic missiles are going to fire into the... You know what? She probably would have wasted 2 on him. I'll say that, yeah. And then 1 to the one at the north, which is going to be a D4. Give me my D... Don't... Damn it. D4s are the hardest dice to grab. Oh, great. 2
Yeah.
points of damage off. Good for me. Goody goody. Well, at least that was the one that she was already working on. Okay, beginning of the round, skull number 1 is dead, which means that it is Callie and Lysithian. I need you both to make me dex saves to make it out of here before the ceiling collapses on you.
Okay.
7!
Oh god, oh god.
Do you want to use your inspiration, Lysithian?
You're right, I forgot I had that. Woo!
You might want to do it for this
Ready for
one.
death. You want to know that's gonna be a 10 total.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Your dice
I think
really.
I'm ready to die tonight, guys.
No, dying.
Okay.
Change your dice.
I've been changing them out each round, bitch.
And they're mad about it. Don't change them ever again.
Woo! They know I'm making dice, so my dice are mad. Woo!
All right, Callie, what'd you get?
17.
17. All right, Callie, you're going to make it out of here with half damage. Lysithian, you did not fail. Ooh, what'd you get? You said you got an 11?
10 total.
Okay. Lysithian.
Hurt me, bitch.
You are going to take... So first off, Callie, do me a favor, and you're going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the roof begins to fall down around you. You can make it as far as you would like out of here. Lysithian, you are going to make it about 10 feet and are going to have a block of ice fall and pin your leg. You are prone. And
How much damage we talking?
you are going to take... how much did I give Callie?
16.
16.
16. Okay, that... Oh, you know what, Callie? That is my bad. Actually, Callie, you're only going to take 8. Lysithian, you're going to take 16 this round.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I didn't have it for you, Callie. I should have. That was my bad.
I was gonna say, I'm like, if that's halved,
No.
bye, guys.
No,
Yeah,
it's...
that's-
That's why I was going like, I love you, because it's like, bye.
So Lysithian, you'll be right there. Callie, you can make it all the way out of the collapse.
Oh boy.
All right. So Lysithian, that is your save. Callie, it is your turn still, as
Okay.
you basically sprint out. I'll say that your movement has been halved to get this far because of the deck save. What do you want to do? You could try to rescue Lysithian with a strength check, as they are pinned
What
under.
strength?
Or Lysithian on their turn could use the Ring of Ramming. Because of my fast attunement rules. Does Lysithian have determination? I don't know. Maybe.
No,
well,
I don't.
guess I'll
No.
try and pull Lysithian free.
Okay. So you can make me a strength check, please.
There goes my cool, like, thing I was gonna do.
I mean, you can do that. You can do that instead.
Dude, you could leave me because I have fire shit that I can use to melt myself out of this, and I also have
I don't
the
know
ring
that.
of
I don't know
ramming.
if the rest of the roof is coming down on you.
It is.
So, but that's a nat 1.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
We're all
make it
gonna
worse.
die.
Are you gonna
Make
get
it worse.
stuck? Are
Make
you
it
gonna make
worse.
it
So
stuck?
Callie stops, turns, and I don't know, falls on her ass.
Callie, what's going to happen is you're going to slip backwards and you're going to bump into the sphere of fire behind you, taking 4 points of fire damage. As it singes your back. As you stopped here to help Lysithian, you still have a bonus action you can spend. So the way behind you is barred by the flaming sphere. The ceiling is coming down in front of you on top of Lysithian. What do you do with your bonus action or your movement?
Healing word Lysithian.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, I can't do anything else on a bonus action, so.
Okay, sounds good. And so go ahead and roll that. It's a... You know how to roll it. Also, Hayden, your boy has a lot of views tonight. Good for him.
Yeah. This is second stream of the night.
Ooh, nice. Sorry, I'm just watching my Twitch window, and he's up there with like 500 viewers right now. It's like, damn, good for you, buddy.
7.
What was that? 7?
7.
Damn. Okay, Hayden. Lysithian takes 7 hit points, and it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so what's on? Is it like a block of ice?
A
Is
block of
it-
ice has kind of wedged your ankle painfully
Okay.
against the wall, and more is going. You see a stalactite, well, an icicle, basically. A stalacticle. That sounds gross. Poised directly over your midsection, ready to skewer you like a blue kebab.
Cool. So I'm going to. Ooh, do I want to? Because I'm between doing two things. I'm either going to use the Ring of Ramming, or I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I'm gonna try to firebolt like enough of like the ice by my leg to try to like melt it so I can pull myself free.
That could work, but if you miss, you'll burn your leg pretty
If
badly.
I miss, yeah. So I'm gonna Ring of Ramming this.
Okay.
So it's an attack roll +7.
Okay,
Let's fucking go, boys.
do it. Do it.
You know what? If I die tonight, I said at the top of game, if I'm gonna die anywhere, I want to die in cool caves. So you know what?
Cool caves.
Woo! Okay.
All right, someone bought something good happens.
It's gonna be 21 to hit.
All right. There is an explosion of force as the Ring of Ram goes and fires a spectral ram's head out at you, crushing the ice in front of you.
I gotta make my the damage roll though.
Oh, damn.
It's 2d10 force damage, so let's go.
That's going to be enough to break ice.
Okay, 7. It's gonna be 13.
13. All right, that shatters the ice in front of you. Something good happens. This is going to knock the flaming sphere through the wall enough that you could grab Callie and run through there if you wanted.
Yeah, so I'm prone. I'm gonna use half my movement to stand.
Yep.
Grab Callie and try to go the other my last 15 feet and get out of there.
Okay, you'll be able to push past there, so you can drag Callie. Boop. And pushing Callie can go right there. Because she's small, she can occupy someone else's space, technically. But Lysithian doesn't have 50 steps, so grabbing, you'll hobble out. Lysithian's ankle is really killing them as they hobble out into this corridor, where you see Vistra facing off against one more flame skull to the north.
I have nothing for my bonus action, so that's gonna be me.
Okay, that's going to be good. All right, so Robin, it is Vistra's turn.
Sweet.
No,
Is this
sweet.
one also blinking or no?
It is also... Actually, this one is not blurring.
Blurring. Sorry, not blinking, blurring. Okay, but still, anyways, I'm going to recklessly attack it twice with my great axe. Because, you know, why fix something if it's not broken?
Well, actually, I think I said it was earlier, but that was a mistake, so that's good. Because,
Was it?
hey,
Was it? Okay.
It is not. It is not, because it still has its flaming sphere up. And they're both concentration spells.
Ooh. Okay,
So
cool.
it cannot be blurring, because I had that flaming sphere.
DX. That's not... A 12? No.
Misses!
13.
Hits!
Sweet, awesome. That 9 worked because I add 4, not 3.
Except I cast shield.
Fuck that one. Okay, fine.
Your axe comes directly down at its head. It goes, "Not today, Floozy." Zink.
19.
The 19 will hit. And you're like, maybe
Cool.
today, Skull Dick.
Maybe today's Skullface.
Maybe today, Skull.
All right.
That sounds like an
Has something-
affirmation that Skeletor would say into the mirror. Maybe today, Skullface.
I love it.
I made Mike cry. Do you look
does
at
this
the
one
mirror
look
sometimes,
hurtable?
Mike, and say, maybe today, Skullface? Maybe today.
Every day.
Roll your damage, you boob.
I am rolling my damage. I have to math, and it's hard.
Math is hard. For a scientist.
Maybe today.
29 points of slashing damage to this
29 points?
motherfucker.
All right, with slashing damage, you're going to
29.
bring it down. And not only bring it down, but you are going to slash this skull in half. And it crumbles to the ground in two bone bowls that go whoop, 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 whoop as they hit the ground and spin with the kinetic energy from your slash. Rotor. And then they'll go limp. All right.
You're the floozy.
You say coming out of your rage, and that is going to be the end of that combat. One moment while I check on something real quick, though.
What? Heard some weird... Was there a Kyvan? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, sure. Of course. No, I'm good.
Yeah? Yeah? You okay?
Yeah, just a few blocks of ice.
You don't look good. You look like, frozen hell.
Well, kind of feels like that's where we are, so whatever.
We should probably move on quickly. Something else that was here would have absolutely heard that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, 100%.
So the other two
no more
skulls came
touching
from
skulls?
No, I'm not touching skulls.
the other two skulls came from that northern passage. I say we either jump down or we continue down the passage here. And she points to the one to the southwest.
let's go southwest to see if we can avoid jumping for now.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right. Moving down to the south. Is anybody taking a moment to heal themselves or anything like that? Lysithian, how bad do you look? Are you less than half?
I am at 19 hit points out of 70.
Natural 19 hit points? And by the way, did you include your temporary hit points from
Yes.
Blessing of the Morning
Oh,
Lord?
yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh, I'd forgotten about those.
Yep, so that's your top 10. Your
Can we
greatest
take
hits.
a few moments? Just like 10 minutes, maybe an hour, just to breathe.
Yeah, I could take 10 minutes.
Can I get an Arcana roll? Oh, pardon me, give me a let me check something real quick. Give me a religion roll, anybody. No, Valiant could be better. You know, you're a necromancer. I'm giving you
It's gonna be
advantage on
18.
this. 18. If that was a flame skull, which is the skull of a deceased mage, resurrected with its own arcane malice, they regenerate.
Oh, good.
Um,
These assholes are gonna regenerate.
Oh, lovely.
in about an hour.
Okay. Are
You
your
think
short rests are 10 minutes, yeah?
my short rests are like 10, 15. It's enough that you bandage yourself and catch your breath.
Okay.
It's a CrossFit break.
With a 19, would I suspect or be slightly confirmed that mixing them up might piss them off a lot? Or at least give them some problems?
They'll regenerate no matter what. You know there are ways to prevent them from coming back. Like a lot of undead, holy water will. But you can also use dispel magic or remove curse on them
Oh,
individually
let's see.
to permanently keep them dead. Oh, thanks.
I mean,
a lot
but
of
would
follows
it
tonight. Thank you
be
guys.
a frustrating situation if I mixed their skull bits up?
I mean, I think that it would be. They might have some identity issues after that, but you know, then again, maybe they'll just be. I'm trying to think of a gender fluid joke that sounds right, but cranial fluid. I don't know.
I'm gonna mix them up.
Cranial confusion.
They'll just be. Never mind. There's no good joke I can think of. I'm gonna look over in the chat. They're gonna have like 6 jokes there that are way better than what I would come up with. So
Head dead.
What's that?
Head dead.
They're already dead heads.
That's fair.
All right. So yeah, you can totally randomize their brains or skulls.
Do that.
I'm going to sit my butt on the ground.
As am
Spend some
I.
fucking hit
Yep,
die.
same.
And I am going to, as we short rest, I am going to use my Song of Rest.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna ask you if you could.
Because I always forget about it, and one of our YouTube comments reminded me to use that.
What is the Song of Rest? Because I don't know what that is.
Gives you a bonus.
It gives you a bonus 1d8, I believe. Yes, at this level, 1d8 for anyone who can hear my song. So
So
that's
is that D8
Yeah,
for
anyone
hit
who's
points or?
used hit die.
d8 hit points. Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you roll that and you tell us how much, and then we.
Yeah. So I'm thinking purple die,
Purple die. Purple die.
and we got a 3.
At least you're honest about it. That's great.
Purple die did not do.
So that gets
Purple.
added for each hit die we spend. We get to add an extra 3 on top of that.
No, for total.
Total.
Like that's
Yeah,
a
no, that would be-
total of 3.
Thank you. When it comes to here we go. So Frog wins it. When it comes to gender, they don't make any bones about it. There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna spend 2 hit dice.
And
I
I'm going
spent
to spend 2 as well.
5 hit die, and that got me to 30.
Oh,
Do I
God.
want to
32 points.
spend any
Ooh, that'll
more?
get.
I might.
That'll get
I'm
me
gonna.
close to full.
I'm gonna burn 1 more hit die just in case.
Maybe my
Okay, it's a
yeah.
little better.
So for
Okay.
party healing, we do have 2 superior potions of healing. Lysithian, just to let you know if you ever
Yeah. No,
go
I'm good.
down.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm only, I'm less than 100%, less than 50%, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, then we should probably start heading then. We'll be fine. You'll be fine, Lysithian.
That's fine. I'm honestly not very worried about it.
Do you have mage armor up?
I'm going to cast that right now.
Cast
and I'm just
mage
going to-
armor, please.
I wasn't expecting skulls to smack me with some fire. So,
Yeah, we're in an ice cave. You think it'd be cold damage?
yeah, you'd think. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to cast mage armor. Beep. That boosts my armor to heckin'. Where's my? It's gonna be 16. Is now my
Okay.
AC.
Let's continue to the south then. I don't feel like doing that drop. Over here there was a slide, but I think it'll get us somewhere safely.
Sounds good.
Heading to the south, you will see that there's indeed a bit of a slide. The corridor in front of you widens into a chamber wide enough for Vistra and one other person to stand abreast. Callie, definitely. And there is a winding ice slide. It shimmers at you with like a glass-like finish. It's without bump, without ridge, just as if it were welded out of metal. Can I get a nature roll off of anybody who's looking at this?
Six.
24.
24. Looking at this, you can immediately see that this is unnatural. It's like a great heat burrowed
Doesn't
into
look
the
very
ice.
natural.
Let me check something real quick.
So, Lysithian, you said that those skull things are dead mages?
Yeah, so they're dead mages who essentially use their own arcanum to be able to come back. It is a form of necromancy, from what I understand from my readings.
Okay, because I was gonna ask if they were, because they were fiery. I wonder if they made these
Callie,
caverns and.
Squatting
I
down.
don't fucking know, but pretty much they will regenerate, and it's essentially.
So we
you
need
don't
to
want
find
be around.
another way out of here, if preferable.
Yes. Or what we could do is gather the skulls and drop them off that cavern.
That's true.
We could drop them into the ravine if we felt like it.
There we go. A little bit of DMing. Sliding to the DM's DMs. Looking down, you will touch the side of the slide and will immediately recognize a monstrosity made this.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's hope it's not here any longer.
What?
The Remoras that made this.
The
Okay.
what? what
I-
made
Remoras.
Anybody can make me a nature roll or an arcana roll to figure out what these are. I'll allow both for monstrosities. Okay, Velen, that's gonna be a
It's
5.
12.
Remoras.
17.
Anybody who wants to.
19.
Cool. Can Google, it's REMORHAZ, as in zebra. You can use a Z if you have to, but like, Z will pull it
R-E-
up faster.
REM.
ORHAZ.
Z. It's Z. Remoras.
Oh, okay.
Remoras. So they are
Whoa.
Arctic predators. I believe you fought one at the Id Ascendant, actually. And it cut you up pretty badly.
Oh, those things. Oh, okay.
I
The weird centipede
believe you did.
things.
Yeah, so hold on 1 second. Let me just double check that. It was right outside.
Didn't think those ones had the heated body though, did they? Same thing?
It wasn't in the area long enough for that to happen, I think. I'm just checking one thing real quick. If you did fight one, then you'd know. You fought the bullet, and then
I don't think we fought one.
No, I don't think so.
This you take damage if you hit it with melee attack and you're within 5 feet.
No,
of
you
it.
fought carrion crawlers. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
So this thing right here has a heated body, and they are huge. In
And
fact,
swallow us.
yes.
Whole. Let's try and avoid it.
Probably we'll want to keep our wits about us.
Getting flashbacks from a past life for some strange reason.
Yes, it was carrying crawlers. Good job, Chad. All right. Who is heading down the slide first?
I don't know.
Oh boy, let's go. Mr. will
it.
just head forward, head
Callie
first.
goes down.
All right, you both will slide down. There's no way back up this slide unless you manage to use your crampons and take some extra time, because this is very, very slick. You begin to buff it down the 40-foot ramp and are going to slide about 10 feet across the icy floor of the next room, at which point you will appear in this room. Anybody else who wants to slide through may slide to the base as well. As you slide through, at the top, Velen will look down and go, oh, for God's sake, Geronimo, and is going to slide down. I'm assuming Geronimo is in this world as well.
Probably.
And
I know
as...
it. Obviously, it's a word, even if Callie just made it up, because I used it.
All right.
I'm just forward thinking like that.
As you slide down, you see frost-covered blocks of stone jut from the floor of this 10-foot-high cave of ice. Perched atop the largest stone in the room is an emaciated kobold with glowing red eyes. It looks down at you, hisses, elongated fangs descending from its scaly lips, and then scampers away quickly before you can stand up, running down a side passageway.
Oh, okay then.
Professor Scant surges to life inside of Velen's hand and says the following. Ah, yes. How strange. A vampire spawned kobold.
What?
I believe these... I'm an expert in vampires. This cave. That kobold was a vampire. And where one kobold is, you're sure to find another. This is not only a glacier cave, this is vampire country.
Oh, wonderful.
Great.
Lovely.
Hey, look. Does
I am an
daylight
orb.
work? Oh yeah, whatever.
Yes. So, to harm vampires, daylight is particularly effective. Vampires regenerate if not in sunlight or running water. They take additional damage from the radiant type of damage. Actually, do they? No, pardon me. If they take damage from radiant sources or holy water, they do not regenerate as well. It will also just outline some things with vampires for you. So they can't enter residences. That doesn't use here. Harmed by running water. They take a lot of damage when they start their turning running water. Stake to the heart destroys them. Most of them, not the big ones. And they are hypersensitive to sunlight. And I believe daylight is true sunlight, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Hearing that, like, steak, could I literally, like, break the tips off my javelin and try and carve them down into stakes?
Yeah.
Cool. Vistra's gonna do, like, 2 javelins into stakes. Hearing that. Just being like,
Seeing
nope.
that Vistra is sacrificing her javelins, I will hand her the one javelin that I have. You'll use this more than me.
Oh, thank you.
I used it to irritate the skull, so better you than me.
Yeah, thank you. She'll...
Great. Thank you for your help, Professor Scant. It is my pleasure. Shall we continue into vampire country?
Why not?
And with that, you proceed around the corner into the next chamber, which we'll reach in just a moment after this word from basically us. We're going to take a quick bathroom break, so don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be right back. Hello, we're back. How's it going, everybody? This is the part of the show where we talk to the chat. So, hey, chat, how's it going? How is everybody doing today? And I am going to give people determination icons now.
Woo!
Woo!
Boop. So there's yours. There's Callie's. There's Cat's. Right, that one should go here. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, so since when I was preparing spells, I looked at daylight and thought, oh, sunlight. Can I trade that for, say, moonbeam, the only druid spell that does radiant damage?
Yeah.
Don't you have to trade it on a long rest, though?
No, go ahead. It's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Thank
So, but that means if anybody other spellcaster wants to quickly trade out one thing that they would have prepared if they made a mistake, go ahead. I don't want to play favorites.
Turns out I prepared stuff thinking, oh, ice
but I will.
dungeon, ice-based stuff. Wasn't expecting a bunch of fire stuff.
Right?
Dude, yeah, I
It's-
know. I prepped
No, that
fire
was a
shit.
curveball.
Yep. Though
Right.
I prepped daylight thinking it would do sunlight damage in case we came across dark loving stuff, and then turns out that they're all saying, no, that's not how daylight works. It's just an overcharged light spell that happens to dispel darkness. But
See, it's weird, and I'm tempted to see for like our homebrew games. I'm tempted to just like say that it works. I think I said it worked in Curse of Strahd, actually.
yeah, I think we just didn't look it up then.
Because it's daylight, you would expect that, right? So,
Yeah.
who here has determination right now?
I do not.
Okay, Vistra.
Unless there was some bot for me.
No,
but-
I don't.
Oh, no, there was one
Yeah,
bot for me, yeah.
Lysithian, you
Yeah.
have one. I'm the only one that does not have a determination.
I used mine.
Okay, and that basically they're just on top of your icons. So if you check Twitch, you'll know that they're there. I think they're a little uneven though, so now I'm gonna get annoyed and have to fix this. So 1 sec.
They all look like the point is hitting.
Except for Vistra's. Vistra
Oh,
isn't.
yeah, the edge.
Now it's too high. Damn it, Vistra.
I'm sorry.
There's a
There we go.
I was talking to my friend Eric because he plays a conjuration wizard in our Princess of the Apocalypse game, and he was telling me about a feature from, I think it's from Tasha's, where once per long rest you can swap out a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
That's just for wizards in general. So I'd like to talk to you about, like, just talk over like what it fully looks like and talk to you about that for Lysithian, maybe.
Sure, done. Here, I'll look at it right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an offer for me to use for Claudette.
Mhm.
I just haven't done
Anything
it.
in Tasha's is legal.
Yeah, I just wanted to like talk to you about it before being like, hey, I'm gonna take this, bye.
Oh, Kat, you have determination now.
Cool. So additional feature, you get additional spells. Cantrip formulas, long rest. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Cool. Yeah, I wanted to just ask you about it first.
I
Because
appreciate
I
you
feel like
asking.
that's something Lysithian would want to learn
I
or
like
want to be able to do.
I like it when they make the game more flexible. You know,
And you realize that, thaumaturgy, you haven't used it all for the entire, 9 levels, so let's change it out.
Yep.
you're out of points. Don't worry. Mind Sliver is super good. So hey, folks, it's so wonderful to see all of you here. When could you have possibly had time to work on those? On these, I googled some open image sources for those, and then created just put a D on top of them. It's pretty easy. Is that what you're talking about, like the logos? Because those are pretty easy. Bing. I also this is my job, so I only have time for this. Mike, tilt your camera down a little bit. You're vanishing into your frame. So bonus things that you also could have. So I'll check for Callie. Additional druid spells. Oh, you could have a wild companion. You can... Wow. This is a dope feature. We didn't realize this, of course, because this was before we built you. As an action, you can expend a use of Wild Shape to cast Find Familiar without material components.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make it a Fey Beast. And it disappears a number of hours equal to half your druid level. You also have cantrip versatility, which means you can switch out a cantrip on a long rest. When you reach a level that grants you an ability score improvement, you can swap it out. That's not quite as good, but it's still pretty good.
Druids
Bard...
don't get main cantrips anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Bard and Barbarian, the big bonuses are...
I guess I get a few, but most of them are kind of...
So Vistra, you would have gained an
interested.
additional skill
Oh.
in one of the Barbarian skills at 3rd level.
Skill.
Yeah.
At 3rd level. Huh.
And then another at 10th.
What? Okay. Because, yeah, I don't think 3rd level we hit before Tasha's was, I think,
Drama.
released.
What about drama?
Oh, no, I think they just are a drama. They use all their
Did you
points
use
for drama
drama
bombs.
again? Because I already did drama once.
What?
No, they're saying they're out of points because they used it on
Oh,
the
okay,
drama.
fair. I was like, I had a cave in. That was pretty dramatic.
That was very dramatic. So, skill. What is... All right, let me look at some
And then,
skills.
Mike, you have Bardic Versatility.
Yeah.
Oh, Bardic Versatility's dope. I need to play another Bard.
Oh, it's great.
So, anyway, how is everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing well?
I have cheesecake bites and raspberries. I'm great.
This is true.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, keto cheesecake bites. All good.
Yum.
Because it's literally just butter and cream cheese.
And cream. Don't forget the cream.
I
cream
need to get
and
lactose-free cream cheese because I've been doing keto, but it has been murder on my intestines.
Nuts.
You've been doing low carb. You haven't been doing keto because you've
Yes,
had sugar.
yes. Low carb,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
not keto. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Good. Well, I'm glad that everybody here is having a fantastic time. Termination for cat, boom, boom, boom. Got all those. Oh, I should have done the blue dice. I will have to switch that out for a blue one for this game. Because that'll be dope. But yeah, hey, hope that you all are having a good time out there. A couple things that I'm going to talk about real quick before we head back into game. So, first of all, if you're new here, give us a follow. Makes us feel good, and I like seeing our numbers grow. I want to say that I'm really excited because it was a really big deal for me that our Twitch channel and YouTube channel hit 1,000 in each by my birthday back in February. And now we're at 1,500 in May. So that feels really good. That's a huge growth in just a couple months, and it's partially because of my lovely players and partially because we've been running game like almost every night. Anyway, I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. What? So it's really nice. It's good. The contrast, you actually think it's super sick? All right, Fallen Hearts.
It makes it
all out.
easier to read.
Does
I
it?
think.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too
I think the
big,
blue
right?
will start to fade in.
It's not too big?
No.
Okay, cool.
I think it's good because the thing is a lot of people watch on their phones, right?
That's a good point. And then the color
So that
differentiation
makes it
is
really
good.
small.
So, a couple things. Don't forget, Sunday is the new game. You should come and watch that, and watch me on all my Guyliner. Other things this week that we have. Reign of Emery is coming back on Friday. Shards of Nirn is going to start with a big giant fight on Wednesday. And tomorrow night is Candlekeep Mysteries. And, Robin, you're playing a tiefling MILF? Like, that's your character concept. That's not me being weird. And I am playing... Hello there. I am playing a Psy Warrior based off of a certain guy named Ben. Also, Hayden.
Which Ben?
Yes.
Old Ben Kenobi. I'm playing a Psy Warrior based off of Obi-Wan Kenobi tomorrow.
Hell
Because
yeah.
we all
dude.
know your love for Kylo.
It's true. It's true. I wanted to play a nicer guy, and so that I could not shave or anything. But I took telekinesis and telepathy as feats.
Proud of you.
Yeah, I know. It's like from a certain point of view. All right. Anything we want to talk about? We got a couple minutes on this break before we go back. I want to be back by 9:15. So, oh god, guys.
Well, when I can actually see
the face who I'm talking to.
Of what?
Hayden.
Yes.
Hayden. My lovely, lovely, wonderful friend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for directing that raid my way the other night.
Oh, of course. That was
I
on
was
Thursday.
like,
wasn't
holy
it?
shit, 30 people!
Was that Thursday or Saturday? Was that on
I think
Saturday?
it was Thursday.
Okay, I can't remember because I was
Yes, it was Thursday because that was my replacement for the Tuesday stream.
yeah,
I'd
because
missed
I had
because
been
of
playing my
penalty.
druid because
I was just like,
yeah. No, I saw you were playing. Aaron didn't know who to raid because usually Aaron picks who we raid, and I was like, he's like, maybe this person. I was like, my friend Christine's playing Guild Wars, and she and I playing Dork Tales. Can we raid Christine? She's my druid She's my
I was like,
druid.
yeah.
My
Callie
fellow
voice.
druid. Yeah, it was.
and you guys showed up right as I was falling off the fucking puzzle again.
It was excellent. It was so good.
I was just... Amy
You know,
saved me.
Yeah,
We
I'd been
completed
playing
it because
my-
of Amy.
So guys,
Hell yeah.
I am really excited because I've been scouring the internet nonstop to see if Wizards of the Coast is dropping any hints as to what the next module that they're going to drop is. And there hasn't been anything, but I keep finding this old article that reminds me that they finally settled that lawsuit with Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman, which
There
means
was a lawsuit?
there was over the rights to Dragonlance and the Dragonlance world of Kryn.
Oh, okay, I see.
And it was settled, which means that there's going to be a Dragonlance setting guide coming out in the next bit. And I gotta admit, I am super psyched. What's that about Space Jammer? What's going on? Is that what it's from, Soul? Or do you have news that the next story is set in the Space Jammer setting? Because if it's set in Space Jammer, I know nothing about it, but it's space pirates, Gith, and it's basically Treasure Planet.
Hell yeah.
So I want to go back to Kryn because those were my novels when I was a teenager. You know, I mean, don't go back and read them now. They're not very good, but they're nostalgic, and that's what's important.
I grew up reading Terry Pratchett.
You've heard rumors about what? What do you think it's going to be? Because I am curious. So last year they went to Hell. This year they went to Icewind Dale.
Icy Hell.
Icy Hail. Yep. So do we just go somewhere to the Midwest? Where's it going on? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that, Alicord King. That's really, really sweet. That reminds me, I have to post some Cyberpunk on YouTube because it's a little behind. Raceland was Kylo Ren before Kylo. I know, I love Raceland. It's so good. This year they go to space. Is that what you heard? Because that could be interesting. And I know that Hayden would sign up for that in a heartbeat. Space pirates?
Space. Give me space. Space.
I don't want to give you space. I want more of you.
The final frontier.
And no space for you. Just come over here.
Yeah, come over to the island. It's fine.
Okay.
We have
Nice and
cheesecake
close and
bites.
cuddly.
Listen. I will come on one of my off weeks. I'll happily do it.
Once we all get shot.
Wait, speaking of, in 10 days, guess who gets poked?
Woo!
I get it in.
On the 27th.
You get it.
I get it on the 26th.
Yeah, you get it in 8 days. You get it 2 days before Christine, or 1 day before Christine.
Yeah, the 26th, the Wednesday.
Yeah. I get it on a Thursday.
When we're assembling
I'm
our forces
going
of solitude together,
Duncan.
are starting to reassemble their holes. So here's the deal. A lot of us are in different locations, right? So Hayden's in Vancouver right now. The rest of us are actually within about 10 miles of each other. But a lot of our other games are we've got some people in Nova Scotia. We've got some people in different parts of Canada. I don't think we don't have anybody in the States right now. We had Hayden in the States for a while. We'll have him in the States in a bit.
I'll be going back.
And so assembling in person is good for some things. We also don't have a studio because we live in a city where rent is stupid expensive.
So if you look at the old videos before, the area behind Kelly right now was our studio. Like that, sitting on our couch, basically.
There you go. The magic has been ruined.
So I think we have slightly better now because we have these nice close-ups of our faces, all kind of individual, and we can flail about without hitting each other.
Yeah.
Because we used to get very tight and cozy on that couch.
and very sweaty. I wouldn't want to go back during the summer because
Oh
my
god, the summer.
Well, and also having to sit on the couch, I used to have to prop myself up with yoga blocks so I'd be tall enough that I wouldn't shrink down into the couch behind everybody.
Be like, meow.
Just see Kelly's eyes above the DM screen, just like.
So, without the blocks, no, I used to throw my
Oh,
hips
I
out
had to
while
sit
I'm
on
doing.
pillows.
Yep, we'd have to prop
Because like
ourselves up
with
for angles.
the table,
Oh.
the table level against the couch, it was too high. So like the table would come up to here on me, just sitting on the couch.
Yeah. So I'd love to get, I mean, like, my honest goal is to eventually have enough money for the channel that I can get a studio somewhere, or that I can remodel something, or I can, if I get like 25 grand, I can build a studio in the backyard that violates zoning laws or curbs zoning laws slightly. Because I keep getting these ads on Facebook that are like, you can build an office working from home, buy a shed that's totally legal, but counts as an office. Or something like that. It's like it circumvents like zoning laws. And I'm like, if I could probably do something.
That's this is the weirdest conversation thinking about, man.
I know. Well, I want a studio.
Dang, a Dork Tale
Yeah.
studio.
Seriously, well, we have a garage out there that's like a family workshop, but it's like old and full of spiders and like
It was never finished space.
it was never
So like the
finished.
ceiling is open insulation. It's mildewy. It stinks.
It stinks, but
It's always gonna permeate everything out there. So
it would be really easy to find a web developer. Okay, fine. Speaking of which, I gotta get the website up
Oh,
and running.
spider webs.
Spiderweb,
I get it.
yeah.
Okay, it took a while.
oh, I got it. I just wasn't indulging it.
I didn't. I didn't. My
Neither
brain was
was I.
going.
And
I was like,
we-
how are we gonna find a web developer to build the shed to make it better?
I thought it was a good joke. But yeah, it would be a perfect
It
studio
was
for
a
the
dad
kid.
joke.
It was a dad joke.
Also, where would my dad's like table saw go?
He
What's
doesn't
his
use it
workshop?
anyway.
On the table.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I want a studio. Mike, get that apartment that I sent you. And
Oh, the 3-bedroom?
get the 3-bedroom and like, well, if we get enough Patreons, I'll pay you some money for that third room. I'm turning into a studio.
Oh man, I mean, I wanted a 3-bedroom originally.
But they're so expensive. They're like a 3-bedroom
Yeah.
in this city is, what was that, $2,400?
25.
$2,500 a month for a 3-bedroom suite, not house, suite.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit out of my price range, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, if you found a third person, like to go.
Even then, it's still gonna be like $830 a month.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm looking at topping out max at about $800 a month.
This is why we
Oh.
don't have a studio, folks. I did find a studio. There was a
Yep.
studio space
Guys
downtown that was
don't
like
want to
four.
know what I'm paying a month. Oh.
Well,
You're paying a lot a month, which is
Yup.
Yeah.
ridiculous. But you were down for it, so I didn't say anything.
I mean, I really wanted space. I wanted
Yes,
my own place.
you know what?
That was the.
I think
that
it was a
the-
good move to get away from living with your parents.
Yes.
His parents are great, but they're stressful.
Mm-hmm.
My mom. This is the one time my mom tunes in right now. I can
Right.
tell you.
This is when my dad will be lurking in the audience.
I
If
like
you're
your dad.
lurking
Your dad seems like a really
I
nice
love
guy.
your dad. My
Your
dad's
dad seems
great.
like a huge nerd.
He's. I mean, yeah. He's the fucking. This is where I get all my nerd is from him.
It's true. It's true. A trailer studio in the backyard. Yeah, no, it'd be nice to have a studio. Anyway, is there anything
I
else we should?
developed it all by myself. No help with the nerding.
Which is true. Yeah, your family is like your dad has a PhD in chemistry. Like he's pretty nerdy. It's just that it's a different.
Just not
He's
this
more
sort of
geeky.
nerdy.
That's more geek.
Wait, no, it's not. That's nerd is intelligence.
Oh no, yeah, nerd's intelligent. Yeah, geek is.
Christine's
Geek is
definitely
this.
a nerd though. No, this is Dork. This isn't Geek Story. This is Dork Tales.
No, geek. I was saying like pointing to my Star Trek tattoo. Like.
Oh
that's
yeah.
geeky.
That's nerdy. Geek.
I know. My dad is math and chemistry, limericks, and dad jokes.
Yep. All right, folks. I'm trying to think what else we have here besides a dungeon crawl, which we're going to hop back to. Hope you're having fun tonight. And if you are, hey, don't forget that if you want to help forward the Dork Studio, head on over to patreon.com/dorktales and give us your pledges. And you also get shout outs at the end of like podcasts and stuff. Or if you want to be a madman like one of our patrons, you can be a demonic or deific producer, which means that like you'll see they got to do some stuff in the homebrew that is pretty rough, and you'll see it soon.
Uh-oh.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, wow, my face you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I have a 50% chance of that being for me, but it's 100% chance for both Mike and Christine that this is coming for them.
What is?
Oh, just the homebrew stuff, because I'm in Emery, so it's like only 50% chance of if this is for Emery's or if it's for Shards Unknown, but both Mike and Christine
I'll just say that the patron is getting their money's worth. I mean, they get to support a good cause, but they also are getting like some cool stuff. And if we reach, I think it's like if I reach like 300 a month or something like that, I get
Dork Studio.
Dork Studio needs to be put up there. I'm trying to remember. There's like, so one of the Patreon goals is like, hold on, it was like the setting package for Vancouver for the Chronicles of Darkness games. You know, I'm not gonna go check it right now. There was another one that was like literally like I'll just write the book for Elos, and I'll send the Patreon.
I think that was the 1,000 a month option or something.
That was it was 1,000 a month because that actually will have to require full-time work to do. But then I can kickstart it once everybody gets their free PDFs for being a patron, which I will totally do that. Become a new demon of some kind. Well, let's talk. I need to adjust some of those tiers. So DM Mike, hold up for like, hit me up. We'll talk. All right. So boop 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 boop. Kelly, you are going to
crunch.
Hit you up a Patreon. Yeah, sure. Anybody wants to hit me up a Patreon? Oh, by the way, go to our Discord. We're not just about asking for money. I want to make sure that y'all know that the money is nice and it helps us do things. But Dork Tales is and will always be here to provide entertainment for people, even if they cannot afford to pay for it. So you'll always be able to find our VODs on Twitch for free without subbing. You will also be able to find our back content on YouTube. Right now, there are no plans to have any Patreon exclusive or subscriber exclusive content because I would rather you enjoy stuff than pay for it, you know. I might do some behind the scenes stuff for some patrons, or I might have some temporarily locked stuff for patrons that's like they get it first, you know. Because I've got some
I was just gonna suggest that if you didn't want to like have things that people can access, it's just to have the you pay more, you get to see it first kind of thing.
Right, like I the community really
matters to me. Or you do
stuff
like you create little story hooks or setting packages or maps or something that people can buy, essentially by Patreon. But it's not like it's our videos. It's not our games.
Yeah, because I want, like, honestly, sharing these stories with you really matters to me, and it really makes me feel cool. Like, it makes me feel nice. Also, thank you, Wonka. Check out the Dork Tales merch, because it's actually good merch. Like, it's not...
I really love our merch. It's so good.
It's full transparency. When you purchase merch, I think I get 10% of whatever you pay. It might be 20.
Yeah, the companies take most of it. But you get cool stuff out of it.
So, like,
and you
basically,
rep that Dork Tales pride.
And on Redbubble, I have our prices almost as low as they can go. I believe we have our masks at a 0% markup, where you are getting them at cost because I'm not charging anyone for masks. Like, if you want a Dork Tales mask, you will just pay costs and shipping. Like, I'm not going to profit off that. But, like, our shirts are really funny. I have so many cool shirts. You want to hear some shirts that are coming our way?
I mean,
yes.
The masks on Redbubble are cute, but they suck.
The fitted ones are good.
Because we bought masks off Redbubble and they were ugh.
No problem, JJ. Okay.
They were just like flat strips of cloth.
So here are some ideas I have for t-shirts. You ready? Okay. Yes. Hotel Ravenloft. I've got several ham shirts that I've been working on. I've got the Goosifer shirt. I've got disadvantage on your whole family. I've got
holy crap!
What the hell? What just happened? I just looked.
Oh
Matters of Darkness just gifted 20
Matters of
subs.
Dark. Holy
Thank
shit!
you.
Matters of Darkness.
Whoa!
Thank you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Darkness over here.
I don't even know. Matters of Darkness. Where do I know you from?
Who are you?
My God.
Y'all.
Hold
Wow.
on. Can someone shout out Matters of Darkness? Does Matters of
Yeah,
Darkness
Sure, one
stream?
sec.
Wow, that's insane.
Matters of Darkness. What? 41 followers. 42 followers. There we go.
When you like our shirt ideas that much that you give us 20 subs,
Yeah.
damn.
Passing by.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you
Thanks so
very much,
heckin'
Matters of
frozen
Darkness.
frost
Appreciate you.
dances. Oh my
Matters of-
god, y'all.
Matters of Darkness was doing some art creation, so if you're looking for followers, go follow Matters of Darkness for us. Like seriously.
Go check them out.
Actually, you know what? Matters of Darkness, we can get you above 50 right now if everybody goes and subs to you. And then you'll be an affiliate if you wish. Like if you stream enough. Sorcery grade vodka. That's gonna be a shirt. I have a Beepo shirt coming.
Oh, what was it? Like, something on your family?
Oh,
Is the disadvantage.
disadvantage on your whole family, disadvantage on your cow.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
DJ Spoops a lot, go slay a dragon or something. Dice Goblin shirts, which are gonna be a huge seller. And then what the hell was the other? Oh, here we go. Here's the other ones. Dave was right. That's gonna be a shirt from our Aberrant game.
Have to get that.
Arcane Floozy, and maybe today Skullface. Those are some new ones.
Arcane Floozy should just like have like, I don't know, flowers around it or something.
Arcane Floozy
Yeah.
with flowers. Okay, I'll put that on the.
Like flowers on the top
Like-
corner and bottom corner or something.
Could do that, or you could always have like a little heckin' because they were saying it to Callie, you could have like the little like holly berry sort of flower crown like
Just
around
kind of like
it.
have a laurel.
You
Yeah,
weren't even
like a
following
laurel.
us yet, Matters. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, get to heckin' plus 50 followers. There you go.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Take some heckin' big emotes.
And by the
Take
way,
some big-
just so it is stated, you did not buy those followers. Your kindness was returned. That is a difference. Just making sure that is stated right there, so that you know that was just appreciation for your sacrifice or snacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Snackifices.
All the sacrifices.
And that was super sweet of you. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop talking about financial thing. I don't enjoy that. So also I don't want to feel like I'm running a telethon here. Oh, although one thing that's gonna be fun. If you do want to send subs at me, I'm stealing ideas from Bill Butts. I know it's not his original idea, but I'm gonna
Bill
get
is
back
wonderful.
to doing video game streaming. But I also have quarantine weight that I need to lose. So while I'm doing video game streaming, I am doing 5 push-ups for every sub, and I think, was it gifted subs? I think I was gonna do 10 squats for every gifted sub.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna be getting into more of my. I'm at 42 followers on Twitch.
Oh, for God's sake! Everybody go follow Robin right now. Everybody go follow Robin. Everybody go.
Actually,
She needs 8 more.
I might
Yeah.
follow
Get her over
more.
50.
Everybody go. I just want to talk about the damn. Every sub means exercise. I just want to talk about. I just want to play video games, and I want to be friendly with people, and I want to write my damn book. Also, my book hasn't dropped yet. It will go when. If you like vampires, go buy it when it comes out. If you don't like vampires, don't buy it.
Happy
Callie.
birthday, man, Louis. Man.
Oh, and it is.
Good morning.
Manuelin.
Manuelin.
Maunellin.
Melon.
I hope
Happy
that you are
birthday.
able to stick around. So happy birthday to you, friend from the channel. And if you're not a member of our Discord, get the fuck on our Discord. Serious, get on there. No. Anyway,
Come to the dark side.
come to the dork side. We
have cookies.
We do not have cookies.
No,
They're-
don't
they have
lie.
cards.
lie.
Memes.
Fine.
We have memes.
It
We-
means-
We do have memes.
Kelly,
That needs to be a T-shirt, Kelly.
Yes,
Come to the dork
yes.
side. We have memes.
Yeah.
we were talking about heckin' Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood and shit earlier. Dude, we should play Left 4 Dead on the channel. Just
Oh, we absolutely. Oh, we should.
I
do-
just bought the bundle just to let you know of Left
Do you want to get Alejandro in on that, and we can do like a big multi-spree.
Squad up.
As long as
Fucking
hey,
go.
do I get to be chef
Of course.
or coach?
Dude,
Coach,
You're
not chef.
coach. I'm always Alice.
Okay.
Always Alice. That is the rule.
Okay.
Always Alice.
I can be coach. It's not a problem.
Be coach.
I have no idea what you're
Make
talking
all.
about.
I'm always either Nick or
Neither do
Ellis. Those are my boys.
Actually, I've played
are my
Left 4 Dead.
boys.
My cousin's Xbox 360. Whenever I was in there in Ontario, we'd play that because that's the only game they
Yeah.
had on the Xbox 360.
That's all
I
you
love
need.
That.
That's
That's
all
all
you-
you need.
You only
It
actually
is
that's not true. You
so
also
fun.
Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 if you could. But that's basically all you need.
But we should squad up.
We should
'Cause
squad up.
I'm
Let's
gonna be
let's
squatting
fucking
up
do it.
so much when Back for Blood comes out, so I want to like get used to these fucking games again.
It's gonna be so good.
Back for Blood drops in October.
You get so much. You get so much. What did you say? Someone's just saying so much joy of watching you guys print. I'm sorry. I know your real name, but so folks, we're gonna head back into game in just one sec. What was the last thing I was gonna say? It was happy birthday to you, first of all, over there in the Frozen Lands, and then from the Frozen Lands. What the hell else was I saying? It was that we should squat up and we should. That was it. We should squat up and.
Yeah.
We should squat up, but.
We just need to squad up, man.
And then somebody said something in the chat, and it was. Was it about nachos? I wish, man. I really wish I had some nachos. It was about losing
Nachos.
weight.
I
It was
want
about saying that I was gonna be. I don't have room to do burpees. I don't have room to do burpees in here. This is a very small room, and I'm on the second floor, so nobody wants to hear that.
I'm in the basement. I really should do more burpees.
You should totally do burpees. But yes, I want
also
to get.
have no space.
I was getting so. I had shoulder boulders at the beginning of quarantine, and now I've got sad shoulders.
I've been doing 5 push-ups per sub.
And resub.
And
I was
resub.
thinking I should move it up to 10.
Do it. Bump it.
Bump it.
I actually have something there.
She
I'm
does.
getting this
I know, my
back. I'm getting this back. That's great.
Nice.
Dude, I wasn't expecting it. I like barely flexed, and I'm like, oh,
Damn it, Lois.
bitch. Oh, bitch.
Right?
That is a solid getting my shoulder boulders back.
Right?
Hell
It's
yeah. I used to
nice.
have the most ridiculous arms, and I want them back.
I want you to have those arms back too. Get the Linda Hamilton arms back.
I
So
want them.
The first time I did it, Hayden, on my stream when somebody subbed and I did 5 push-ups, Charlie came and started licking my face because I had to do them under my desk. He was like, "What are you doing?"
Like, mama, hello?
Hi. I'm
You're
like,
down at my level now.
I miss Doggo. So
I should start doing that for
Okay.
subs on my channel.
you should get fit, mofo.
Get
Yeah.
fit
People
for
take it-
subs.
Although I mean, considering
People
the fact
take
that I
sick
that I
enjoyment.
average like 2 viewers per stream, I'm not getting too many subs per stream.
You should advertise more.
That's true.
Like pimp yourself out. Try other games too. Don't just do the one game.
Yeah.
We need to do. We also need to get our crew together for Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yes, we do.
Yes, because I bought that game. It's just sitting in my Steam.
Same
Me
with
as well.
But we need some time to do that. So
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay. Time?
folks, we are gonna head back
Time.
into Rime of the Frostmaiden. I also wanted to say hello to Stu, Strange Brews Tabletop, Strange Brewed Tabletop, which reminds me that Robin, you should come up with Strange Brew Tabletop.
I could.
You could.
Stu, I'm so excited for Wednesday when I get to not have this box.
Stu, it's great to have you back in the chat. I've missed you a lot. Everybody go, Stu, pimp your links. Because you're great. All right, folks, it is time to go back into Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Alrighty.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Heidi ho, Callie ho.
Yay! Let's do it. Let's get our butt kicked by more flaming skulls.
Okay, so everybody has determination right now, right?
vampires.
Sorry, what?
Everyone has determination right now?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, there you go. According,
How much has been spent? That hasn't been bought. Unless, because I use mine.
Did you use yours?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
right in the beginning of the game.
All right,
Give
yours.
me 2 seconds. Let me buy you some more.
All right, folks. we're
Give me
heading back-
2 seconds. Let me buy you some more. Do-do-do.
Just straight up. What is your channel? Yeah, please, everybody pop your links in the chat real quick so people can follow you. So Captain Starbun is Mike. Second Gen Gamer is Vistra. Lady Liliana is Callie. And Hayden Daviau is me. It's my private channel.
Yeah, that's your impression of me? Okay.
I even have
yeah,
new
that's your
ears to
impression
go
of
with
me?
to
Good.
go with Captain
There you
Starbun. I
go.
just need to get them mounted
There I
on
go.
here now.
Hold on, I can do it. Watch this.
Yeah, that's it. Resting
Nailed
rich
it.
face or resting sad face, that's me forever. That's my I'm having a really good time face, but I'm really relaxed, so it looks like I'm pissed off all game.
Yeah, harder.
I'm gonna
Yes.
annoy you so hard.
Fuck,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
annoy
annoy
you
you so hard.
So hard. Oh god, that was just
Hello,
last
reader.
game. What the hell?
That was
Oh,
so good.
all right. So,
Can we? That's a shirt right there. I'm gonna annoy you so hard.
all right.
Not a shirt.
I spend more time in Photoshop than I like building these shirts than I do prepping games some days. It's ridiculous.
Dude, you could do a shirt prep stream, and therefore,
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
could just
an
share
idea.
screen essentially.
There
yeah,
we
you just share
go.
screen while you're
Yeah.
just in Photoshop.
Yeah.
That's
always
actually a
fun.
really cool idea.
You're
I
wel-
forgot that you could do literally everything with Twitch. We're gonna talk about that later. But folks, we've gone overtime on this, so let's go finish the last hour and a bit of
We
game.
just have too much fun talking to you
We
guys.
do have to, but this is the only problem, folks, is that like we're all friends, right? So we don't get to see each other. This is when we see each other. So when we have
Yeah.
a break of time, we can just like gush at each other, and then like not to be one of those like Twitchers, YouTubers who's like, you're our family too, but you kind of are. So it's kind of weird. Like I like seeing like returning people in the Twitch stream. Like I really like
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
I'm friends.
best.
It's really interesting, like the parasocial relationship when it grows out of that parasociality. I'm an academic nerd, sorry, and I think it's really interesting. And I tried to do my master's degree on YouTube, like about. Oh, did I tell you that, Hayden? I tried to do my master's degree about YouTube.
No, you didn't.
I did,
What?
and they shot me down because nobody at the university knew enough about technology to grade it.
Well then,
And I was literally
Fantastic.
like, my thesis was YouTube as a historic archive and a way of sharing history.
that's really fucking interesting.
Would have been interesting. And then instead it was about nuclear war on film and the American psyche's development with nuclear weapons from 1950 to 2000-ish.
Great.
It was still good, but I wanted the YouTube thing because then I could watch Markiplier videos and just be like, oh yes, history. History is being made. All right. Anyway, it would have been a great thing, but unfortunately, like, all of my professors were like actually surprisingly young, but they just didn't understand YouTube. Anyway,
The history department there was very academic ivory tower types.
it's weird. It's weird. But yes, I'm a historian, and I should tell you some stories. I'm a meme historian, which is weird.
Meme storian.
Meme historian.
Speaking of meme storians, shall we become meme storians in the fucking Rime of the Frostmaiden?
In the fucking
yeah.
Rime of the Frostmaiden. If you could put the word fucking in one title, would it be Rime of the fucking Frostmaiden? Fucking Rime of the fuck maiden.
Rime of the fucking Frostmaiden. Because then you get that double F.
Welcome back to Rime.
Alliteration.
To remind.
All right,
Coming
red
for
leather,
that again.
yellow leather. Let's do it. Ready? Okay. Rime of the fucking Frostmaiden. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Rime of the Frostmaiden here on Dork Tales. Sorry, we had an extra long, funny break, but all right. As the vampire spawn escapes you, fleeing into the deeper layers of these caves, a single passageway to the east is open to you. The light still dimly radiates between Callie, Valen, and Kat's sword. The way to the west is open, and I will just move that vampire spawn out of the way because he has just ran off completely. And looking into the next chamber, the light that permeates will get you a little bit of a glimpse, but those of you with dark vision will be able to see that into the next room, it's quite large. It's a roughly spherical chamber, about 100 feet long. It's oval-shaped, thinner at the middle by about half. Sparkling icicles, as long as greatswords, as I already said to Vistra, cling to the 40-foot-high roof of this cavern, the floor of which is strewn with frost-covered blocks of stone and a toppled pillar. Embedded in the east wall is a glittering stone tower that appears to have crashed to the ceiling long ago. The exposed wall is cracked and has a few holes in it, but is otherwise intact. What do you do? Looking across, you see that there is a passage to the south and to the west out of this room. I think to the rest. Hold on, let me check this one. Oh, pardon me. Not to the west. To the west is the ruined tower. Oh, I should just look.
Allie's gonna go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right into the room.
Okay. As you walk in, can I get you to do me a quick favor and make me a dex save?
And Kat's
'Cause
gonna
I'm
walk
great
in
at
as
those
well.
tonight, guys. Okay, that's an 18.
18. All right, Kat's going to walk in as well, so the entire party is going to walk into this room. Looking around, you see there is a wide range of things that are laying about the floor. This tower at the corner, and when I say that it fell through, I mean it looks like it goes thump and fell through vertically. You see the wide wall of a tower with a bit of a crack in the side of it, awaiting you there. And as you're looking at that, you barely recognize that above you, and suddenly an icicle, as long as a longsword, plunges down into the ground in front of you, but you are going to be able to dodge out of the way.
God damn it.
There's something in the roof. Something above you.
If I looked up, would I be able to see?
Make me a perception roll. Oh yeah, they all failed.
That's
Okay.
a natural 20.
I rolled like a 6 and a 2, so...
And plus my perception, that is going to be a total of 26.
All right, looking up at the ceiling, you are going to see not 1, not 2, but 7 ice mephits clinging to the ceilings. They're hiding among the icicles and are floating around about 40 feet above you, moving around to try to position themselves above you. One of them appears to have broken off that bit of ice in an effort to skewer you and was unsuccessful.
Well. Do they look... They're clearly hostile.
Make me an insight roll.
Okay. 16 plus... 22 on insight.
You think they're guarding this chamber.
Okay.
They're not making immediate advances on you because although they are mephits and they are hostile, they're not idiots. They're staying as far away from you as possible. And as you look up at them and lock eyes with it, the one that tried to impale you looks down and goes, in Aquan. I believe Aquan, actually. I think they speak Aquan. Or is it Or? Hold on one second.
I think it's Orin.
Is it Orin? Okay.
I think we covered that last time. I think it's Orin. I was like, why would they speak Aquan?
Because they're made of water?
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know either. Also, they got rid of all of the extra languages, I think, recently and compressed them into Primordial in a lot of supplements, which is weird, but convenient, so you don't have to speak like 6 different languages. They speak... It does not say on this website, so I don't care.
I'm pretty sure it was Orin.
I think it was Orin too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's they speak Aquan and Orin. Duh, of course, because they're frozen water. There we go. So...
Can I pop my bard feat that lets me
Yes, you may.
do
Your
my
bard ability?
language thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that thing.
All right.
So I'm gonna pop that to Orin.
Filthy flesh sacks, be gone from this chamber, lest we skewer you.
What is it that you're guarding in here? She will say in Orin.
Thanks for guest starring, dog. I don't know if you can hear my dog.
A little bit, but okay.
The tower is not yours to examine.
The tower right in the middle?
It's actually behind them, but
Oh, the
I'm gonna
big
shut
tower.
my door real quick. One sec.
Okay.
Yes, that tower.
Charlie's a barky.
Sorry, my dog being barky. All right.
The lady requests that it be remain frozen.
So, as long as we don't do anything with the tower, can we pass through?
Leave be gone.
Can we go through the other side of this? We're trying to get through here. We can't go back up the way we came.
The method is going to kind of like look at the other methods. You're going to go,
What should we do? I don't.
be gone! And they will point to the southern passageway.
They say go south. Can I insight check them for that? See if that sounds like a decent idea.
Yup.
How does a 24 sound?
Sounds better than the nat 1 I rolled.
What'd they say? What'd they say?
Yeah, what did
They said we can't examine the tower because apparently the Frostmaiden wants it to remain frozen and to be gone to the south.
So that sounds like we should investigate it because it might be the thing that could hurt her.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I'm just finishing up with them, and then we'll. Then
Oh, for
let's
God's
see what we
sake. Professor Scant, what is this?
do. Oh.
The tower appears to be of Netherese construction. Were it not for the cracks and holes, the stone would be smooth as glass, shaped by wizardly magic.
Very useful. There might be something interesting in that tower, and these methods do not concern me. Shall we cut through them or what?
I don't mind cutting through them. And I'll start pulling out sulfur from my bag and just kind of like smearing it on my hands with guano. Just getting ready to cast Fireball.
And with that, I'm gonna look up at them and be like, okay, well, apparently we're gonna stay here. If you like to be alive, I would exit the room. Can I make a persuasion check on that?
Yeah, sure. Do they care about being alive? I mean, they don't love it.
Does a 31 persuade them?
What the fuck?
What?
It's
That
one of
is
my best
gross!
skills.
No, I know. That's just fucking gross.
Okay, so here's
your
what's gonna
mod
happen.
on that?
You're gonna say that. Bard of Eloquence. It's dope as hell. Mike cannot
Yep.
roll beneath a 10, I think.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? That's insane.
Okay, so at that you're gonna hear as 4 of them vanish immediately.
All right.
Heat.
Just kind
Alright,
of
there
they
we go.
merge up through the ice of the ceiling. 3 more of them will kind of look at each other. Okay. And another one's going to go, not worth it. The last is going to look down at you. The last 2 are going to look down at you and say,
For Orel!
and are going to charge you. Can I get an initiative roll?
Woo!
Please.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that makes it easy when they roll the same number.
19 plus 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
22.
22. Anybody beat 22?
I did.
Mike
Okay.
got
Also
24.
22.
Okay. Lysithian and Callie, who has the higher initiative, please?
I got
higher
4.
dex. I have a plus 3 to my
Oh,
dex.
sorry, not
so
high. You know what I meant. Yeah. Sorry. Late night braining.
what is your dex, Callie? 4? Okay, you're before me.
Okay. Oops. There we go. Ah, this is the wrong one. 1 sec. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Rime OSD. Boop, boop, boop. Action. Barovian. Nope. Hold on. I've got some different fight music for this. Because this is going to be a real fight, guys. It really is. It's going to be an awful fight. Everyone's going to die. It's going to be
Uh-oh.
Don't methods have like 6 HP?
Yeah, but they're really passionate.
Yeah, it's fair.
Are you
They're-
max hit pointing these boys?
I'm just cheating. I'm just cheating with methods. I ask her. I'll just use the same fight music. I didn't have for some reason my fight music with the sound effects removed is not visible right now. So hey. Okay, so And Roll20's doing that thing where black bars are appearing all over my mixing board.
Woo!
Yeah.
Turning on my own battle music then. Let's go.
Yeah, hold on.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna refresh.
I wanted my Madoka music anyway.
I mean, that's fair. It's Madoka.
It's so good. Ugh. I'm
Christine's
dying
never
for
seen
the new
Madoka.
season.
I need to show Christine Madoka.
Christine.
What?
Have you seen
What
Madoka?
bullshit are you
Do
talking
I-
about?
Oh, okay.
I've watched
you s-
Magical Girl Madoka.
Yeah, I was like, have you seen Madoka Magica?
Nix showed me that. We sat through
Okay.
the whole
Okay.
series together and then watched
Did
the
you
movie.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
you watched Rebellion as well?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
I haven't.
Kelly,
I think I've watched
I
all
need
of the Madoka.
Okay, and then
I finished Magia Record with my friend Eric recently, and we're like, okay,
I don't
But we
remember a
feel
ton
upset-
about it, but I've got the rough idea. Like, It's been a few years.
Okay,
I
so
recently went through all of it.
Katerina, it's gonna be your turn.
All right, that sounds good. I am going to take out my. I'm gonna take out my laser pistol and pew this thing.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Coming right up. Oh! That was a nat 20.
Okay, so that's gonna be, I believe, 66 radiant.
Yeah, that's gonna be 66.
Okay, give it to me. That is going
Okay.
to hit my armor class of. Oh god. Oh, damn! You're actually rolling my hit dice, my exact hit dice for this.
Oh my god.
So if you get a less than average on this, I'm probably hooped.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't add anything to this thing, do I? Because it's just that. So
you
yeah.
had you had
Straight.
your no. You just you had no. You should add your
Three.
dex to it. It's a firearm.
Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Yeah. 6, 5
Well,
plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus dex. How's 30?
I believe the phrase is Zort, as you Calvin and Hobbes style strike the southern one. I'm imagining the one that is closest
Yeah.
to you. It Zorts, and
Yeah,
it is going to.
she basically just goes.
Icicles are going to explode out of it, but you are definitely far enough away, and it is going to just rain bits of sharpened snow around you. And it is Callie's turn, unless you want to spend your bonus action doing anything.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, your turn. What do you do?
I pull out my sling.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, do
I
it.
have nothing else range.
Summon a shillelagh.
Well, I have range, but I just don't want to hit the ceiling with fire.
Okay.
So I am gonna take up my sling and kind of.
This thing's just trying to do its job, like...
Oh fuck yes, nat 20.
Are you fucking kidding?
It's
Okay,
only a
Christine.
D4.
Nat 20 crew.
It's a D4, okay?
Sort of, it's a D4.
What?
Just roll it. Because it's a sling.
I don't.
I'll explain in a sec. Roll me damage.
6 plus dex, I think.
Yes.
So 10.
10 points of damage. Okay. Your dex is +4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an 18 dex.
Okay, cool. So that is going
Callie
to
is
be
all
as
about
you
the dex.
and you let fly. The bolt strikes the icy side of this creature, and a huge crack runs up its side as you deal 16 points of damage directly to it.
What?
It is vulnerable to bludgeoning. And
Oh.
and bullets that are shot from a sling are bludgeoning because they're just rocks. It's going
well
to.
then.
It.
Here, I thought I was like, I'm gonna get like 2 points.
Nope. It's going to start cracking up its center frame. It is looking very upset at this. Unfortunately, it's Lysithian's turn. I think I know what Lysithian's going to do. And I don't
how
think
are
they'll be
these-
able to hit my armor class.
Oh yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to put away the ball of bat guano and sulfur. Save that for later. I don't need something that big to hit them. I'm going to snap my fingers and cast chromatic orb.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a firebolt, but you sure?
I could firebolt, but
I mean, you know, you do you. You do you.
chromatic orb, more damage. So I'm going to second level this boy. And heck in. Ah! It does not hit, and I'm very upset. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So it's 3, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 11 to hit.
That is a hit.
What the dick? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Love that. Cool.
Isn't it ridiculous? It's so ridiculous. These things are so shit. I love them.
I'm rolling like butt, and I'm still hitting. Woo!
I know, right? Okay, roll me damage. Actually, Lysithian. What type of damage are you doing?
I am doing. Heckin'. I was going to do fire damage.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
Woo! Are they vulnerable? Hell
They're
yeah.
vulnerable, and you add your int to damage, don't you? On chromatic orb.
On chromatic orb, it is just straight.
Okay. So it's just straight. Roll me a dice, and I'm pretty sure it's D8 or D10 for.
No, I'm
chromatic
gonna
orb.
roll all my damage because I feel like it.
Okay, sounds good. Roll me. Roll it and then double it.
18.
Well, that's higher than 5. How does this go?
Woo! I'm going to pull out my components and just start muttering under my breath, and I'm just going to launch the orb directly in front of it, so it will just ignite the whole ice method and just try to melt it.
As it does, I'm going to do a quick luck roll for the room. Ooh, that is... all right. The method is going to just go in a puff of... I was going to say logic. But a puff of steam. And about 30 icicles are going to fall on that side of the room, impaling into the floor with... But besides that, the room goes silent.
Guys handle that quite well.
Wasn't that difficult, they were just ice methods.
I was just sharpening my axe, but apparently didn't I?
Keep
Let's
an
go
eye
to the
out
tower?
for the... Yes, let's keep an eye out for the other methods, just in case they decide to come back.
Yeah.
But I think they know better, thanks
They're-
to Katerina.
Exactly. They're cowardly, but they might return in greater numbers.
Velen, what
Let's
do you
check
say
that out
we...
quick.
Yeah, we check it out?
Heading over to the ruined tower, and the holes are quite small, but you can kind of peer through. Callie might be able to make it through, but she'd be the only one, because Callie, your size is small, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you'd be the only one who'd be able to, but as you approach, you'll see little remains of this tower besides its outer shell. The interior walls are decorated with shifting geometric patterns. A human skeleton in a white robe lies on the uneven floor. As you approach, Valen looks through the crack and holds up Professor Scant, who scans the room with a beam of light and says,
Netherese spellcasters would come to towers like this one to regain their spent magic more quickly. Despite the extensive damage, I would venture to guess that the tower still works.
So
How
Callie, you could...
exactly...
You merely need to meditate inside. Take a brief rest. The tower is brittle. You should be able to punch through. If only there was someone who could do that.
I mean, do you want to waste a charge on your ring, Lysithian, or I can bash it?
I mostly use magic, but I don't mind wasting a charge. It should hopefully recharge after I sleep or something. I could try that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, do you want to use it?
I do.
Okay, so you raising it, a spectral ram will erupt from your hand and collide into the crack in the wall.
A natural 20!
Yes! It's just gonna punch an exact hole big enough for you to crawl through.
Woo!
It actually
It's
isn't
just
even
gonna be
gonna
like, I'm useless now. I'm the hitter and I'm being replaced by a magic ring now.
I roll my goblin slayer.
All right.
Bash through the tower.
So, as you punch a hole in that side, you are going to be able to see inside. There, it appears to be it's a large cylinder, like it's a tower, right? It once was a tower. Now there are some cracks on the other side too. There's only the hole on the eastern wall, the western wall. But it looks like through some cracks as you peer inside, there is another tunnel on the other side of this. You think Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'd like to go check them out, but yeah, go
Sure. Looking at it, you'd have to bust another hole in it, but it looks like there's another cavern on the other side. Peering through the hole, you're going to be able to see... Let's see, that connects to page 7. You will see a room with a flat, slightly canted slab of stone that rests in the middle of a 20-foot high cave. One side is rough, as if the slab had been torn from a larger structure. It's 8 feet tall, 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, and covered with frost. Looks like a giant tablet of some kind.
Can I go look at it?
You'd have to bust another hole in this other side of the tower to get in there.
Is the hole possibly big enough for Vistra, like the one that I broke?
The one that you broke is big enough for both of you to get through, yeah.
Okay.
But the cracks here, Callie could probably do it with a dex check.
Hey, Callie, come here.
Yeah?
Come here. I wanted to show you this.
Okay.
Callie will kind of probably just walk through that hole.
Yeah, just
Okay,
hanging out.
So you can walk into the tower with no problem, but through the other side, through the cracks, I'm going to make you make a dex check to not get stuck.
Do you want to try to break that open or check it out in there?
Sure. Callie will climb through the cracks.
Okay, give me a dex check. You're rolling that one. It's going to be
19.
funny. 19? Okay. You'll easily be able to make it through. When you slide into the other room, you will find that this immense slab, several times your height, is lying on the room. In the center of it, it's covered in frost.
And frosty.
Looking at it, you think that there appears to be some writing beneath it, but it's frosted over. You can't make it out at this point.
So I'm in the center area here?
Hold on. I'm not using a map right now. So no, you're in the next room over. So I'm assuming that everybody has... Nope, it's not big enough for you. You busted this open.
Okay.
So, fine. I will swap it back over to the maps for the chats. I didn't think we needed it, but okay.
I just wanted to be sure of what I was looking at.
That's fair. Okay, so step Vistra, you're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, here we go. Squeezing through the hole, you will see that there's a large chamber inside of there. You think that there is script underneath the frost, but you can't quite make it out.
Okay.
If you melted the frost, you'd be able to.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere will do it for sure. Produce flame probably would too.
Oh, if produce flame will do it, then I'll just use that.
Yeah, you just need to scrape it off. It's basically just like it's this engraving that's just covered with frost. So taking a minute to do that, close inspection reveals that it looks like draconic script etched into the top with an open eye carved above it. Are you inspecting this pretty closely?
Yeah.
Looking at it, it appears the pupil of the eye has a slight raised profile, like a button.
Oh, this kind of looks draconic. And it's got an eye image. Oh, this looks like a button. Push.
Okay.
Right after I say it.
Okay, one moment, please. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so Callie, as you press the button, your perceptions are going to suddenly shift. You are going to see yourself from an overhead vantage point. You have created an invisible, magical eye within range that hovers in the air for up to 1 hour per concentration. You mentally... do you have a concentration spell up right now?
No.
Okay, well, you do now. You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has a normal vision and dark vision of up to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, you can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There is no limit as to how far away from you the eye can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch. You have activated the Arcane Eye spell. It is a 4th level divination spell.
I can see everything!
So you can use this to scout most of this dungeon.
Yes, please.
And you know what the best part is? You can do it from the safety of that tower.
Okay, so my body can still move?
Your body can still... Basically, you have like a floating security camera over your head.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back into that tower and kind of start trying to, like... I'm gonna close my eyes after that, because I'm like, ooh, double vision.
It's a little dizzying.
And be like, okay, so I have, like, this eye thing. I'm gonna go look at everything.
Okay.
Would I
pushed a button.
understand? Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
actually. Oh, shit, wait. Velen has the spell, doesn't she?
And it happened.
I'm pretty sure I do have this spell, but I'm just gonna double check before I start asking.
Sure.
So don't
sounds
let
good.
anything stab me, okay?
So you can make...
Yeah, I do have this spell, so I would know what it is.
You can make a, yeah, you automatically would know what this is. So it seems like that thing gave Callie Arcane Eye.
Interesting.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Callie,
Mm-hmm.
1 sec. I am going to let you just have some fun. Okay, so boop, and let's put on some lighting controls for this so that it has vision. What did I say? It has vision up to
You said
30
30,
feet.
I think.
30 feet? Okay. Night vision. Okay, cool. I have given you an eyeball that you can use to slowly scan the dungeon.
Sweet.
All right, so...
Oh, is this the thing I was...
Oh, damn it.
Where's that slab that I was... Is it actually up here, or...?
It is actually up there. I got the sides mixed up
Okay.
because I took all the map. Anyway, I'm gonna pop this back out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap those two things out. So that is a rubble-strewn cave, and yeah. So basically, I'm moving the slab. The slab got moved. The slab got moved.
Okay.
There we go. Oh yeah. So reminder: after the stream, we're gonna raid Boobs McBalrog, who I
Cool.
like
Oh,
anyway.
sweet.
So that's good. We like
They're
Boobs
cool.
McBalrog. Well,
Alright. So I'm gonna go down the other corridor now. And I
Okay.
seem to be seeing a big stone face.
you are going to look at a big stone space. Lying on its side in the middle of this 20-foot high cave is an enormous head made of iron. Its eyes glow with a golden light. You can make me an Arcana roll.
Oh, it's glowy. Why is it glowing? That's weird. 18.
It's a golem.
Oh, it's a golem.
It's beheaded.
Oh, that was really big.
Yes, it was.
It's just a head. I wonder if his body is still wandering around.
Meanwhile, back inside of the ruined tower, you'll see that there is a skeleton lying on the floor, dressed in what appears to be a Netherese robe. And then Professor Scant goes over this. Ah, yes, a priest of the Netherese religion. This appears to be, judging by the four-pointed star on the holy symbol, I would say that this is a priest of Mistril. Anyone who would like to can make me a roll. Just an intelligence history roll, actually. I would also allow religion.
Ooh, it's not going to be good. It's a total of 10.
Total of 10. Do not know who Mr. is. Shall I? Professor Scant sighs somehow.
I'm not ringing any bells, sorry.
The history and fate of the god Mistral are tied up in the story of Netherill's fall. Mistral was the original god of magic. She is said to have created the weave, which enables spell casting. An Netherage mage named Karsus sought to steal Mistral's godly power. To prevent certain doom from befalling the material world, Mistral sacrificed herself to keep Karsus from achieving his goal. After her sacrifice, Mistral was reincarnated as Mistra, and is now worshipped across Faerun. For more information about Netheril and the Fall, please see additional chapters. Yeah, I literally just read the entry because it's funny. The holy symbol looks like it's made of silver. You fleshy types enjoy pilfering wealth.
Do you think taking anything like the robes or the holy symbol might help us on our way, or should we just respect
I
the
think
dead?
it's best that we take some souvenirs, Valen says. Besides, we found a bag of holding. We might as well use it.
That's fair.
It would be an injustice not to.
I mean, they're not exactly using it, so...
Exactly. Let's take a rest here and wait for Callie to scout around.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right, so she will take a rest as well. By the way, spellcasters, you take a rest, taking about a half hour as Callie scouts out the remainder of this area. As she does, I am going to just start guiding her through and giving her some details. Okay, so Callie, as you are looking around, I will... Okay, boy. Heading over to the east. By the way, anybody who's resting in this room, and I will consider using Magic Eye or Arcane Eye to count as part of resting, because you're literally just mentally moving an eyeball around. Anybody who has expended a spell slot of 3rd level or lower can regain one after resting inside of this tower.
Cool.
Yes, please.
All
I've
right.
only spent 2 first levels, but I want it.
Yep. So if you if you take a short rest inside of here, you cannot gain this multiple times inside of 24 hours. But you'll all gain that. I do like it when games give you this chance to recoup. Okay, so heading over there, let me just check my map. So you continue onward down a narrow corridor and down a slide over to the east. Inside of this, you are going to find naturally formed stairs that lead down into this area. Looking around in the darkness, given this arcane eye's sight, you are going to see shadows moving along the walls.
Oh, that's creepy.
Quite a few of them, actually. You're invisible, so they can't see you, but the shadows just kind of move and sway slightly in the darkness.
There's moving shadows in this room. That's creepy. Shadows aren't supposed to move that way.
Unless they're evil shadows. Okay.
Anything up here? Nothing up here.
So, just scouting around, I'll just start reading off some things that you find as you're looking around.
Okay.
You find a 20-foot cavern that tapers to a dead end, with a dozen human skeletons wreathed in frost. Their skulls all missing. One skeleton at the back of the cave has a tarnished silver holy symbol shaped like a 4-pointed star, just like the one in this room. That's
I
missing.
found where the flaming skulls came from. That's Callie's assumption, at least.
It's actually a pretty good assumption. It actually doesn't say so in the
There's
book.
no skulls, so that must be where they came from.
I think that's pretty clever. That is a good chance. You'll find a cavern with a 10-foot high ceiling, covered with icicles that nearly touch the floor, forming thin stalactites. Several of these icicles have been broken off, leaving paths to the cave's 4 exits. High-pitched barking and yelping echoes throughout the cave, but you can't tell... Oh, wait, actually, you wouldn't be able to hear. It's an arcane eye. So moving...
Just an eyeball.
I think it's just an eye. You can't hear through it, right?
I wouldn't expect you to.
You meant to receive visual information. There we go. Okay. Moving past that, you can head into a room with 10-foot high cavern where you come face to face with an army of small misshapen ice sculptures.
That's kind of horrifying.
There's a rough-hewn staircase leading to the south. You are going to find in a lower chamber off the way a frost-covered skeleton holding a cracked crystal ball
Oh, this one has a cracked crystal ball.
and a staff fashioned out of chardalian or chardalin.
Oh, it's the black shiny stuff staff.
And that is in D15, so that is over
The
here.
shiny rock.
That is when you got to here, just so you know. So I'm assuming that you're scouting everything out, because there's no reason not to tell you literally everything. Okay, you are going to find a bunch of kobolds, vampire types over here.
Okay, there's kobolds too.
Should I put this up on the map so everybody can see? Like the chat
Yeah,
can
I
see?
think so.
Okay.
Since we're talking about it, and I could then guide people,
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. I'll
I feel
go ahead
like
and do that.
should all kind of just know what it is.
Oh, hello,
otherwise
Raid. Good to see you
boring.
there, Mad Bird.
Hello.
So, for those of you who are just joining us, Callie has activated Arcane Eye and is scouting the entire freaking dungeon like a boss.
I accident, because it was all like, oh, this thing looks like a button.
It literally was a button.
Push it.
Okay, so I am just going to guide you around. So let's see. I'm gonna give you the short version of this. Okay, ice cave. Let me just
Did
go
you
back
turn
and
off
forth.
darkness?
Oh,
Is that what you were doing, or?
no, I was putting it on the stream so they could see.
Ah, okay.
So you only have 30 feet, so that's good. And one sec, I'm gonna make it in the center. Come on, catch up, stream. Okay, cool. All right, so zoom out one more. All right, so looking around, let's see. You're gonna find a bunch of vampire spawn in this room. Heading to the north, you are going to find a dead-end cave containing half a dozen mounds of snow. Yep, that's all that's in here because they can't see you. Let's see, 19.
Huh. There's a bunch of snow lumps in here.
So nothing else over there. 19. Okay. In this room, you are, when you make it down to here, you are going to find... You're going to find a smaller cave to the north up here. Now, the rest of this room is fairly... Oh, it's still not fitting. One sec. Hold on. I got to move something on the stream. My bad. Boop. There we go. That should fit better. There. So, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, in that room, as you are looking around... Oh, it's because I didn't crop it right. That's my bad. There we go. So, heading to the north, you are going to see there is a creature crouched inside of that room, listening very intently, sniffing the air. It's a strange creature, like none that you've seen before. As you float inside of the room, you can see it rise up. Its chest does not move. Its throat does not rise. It merely looks around. It's a gnoll with incredibly long fangs and glowing red eyes. Similarly to the kobolds that you saw before, you believe this one might be a vampire.
Wait, you can have vampire gnolls too?
What? You hear? What do you mean?
Well, it's a gnoll, but it's got red eyes and big fangs.
That sounds like a vampire gnoll, Professor
That's what I
Scant
said.
says. I would not recommend fighting one of those
Probably not.
at that.
Okay, so we don't want to do the kind of southeast corner then.
Okay, so checking around through more of this area, let's see what else we have. Over here, if you continue onward, you are going to find Entombed in the icy floor of this 20-foot-high cave is a frozen, well-preserved corpse of a frost giant.
Oh, fast giant corpse.
It looks like someone tried to excavate it with scratching.
Somebody's been scratching at it.
Maybe it was the no.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, you're not sure. To the south, you will see, and that is... The reason I erased all of the numbers from the GM side so it wouldn't clutter the screen, so now I have to keep flipping back and forth. You'll see a large cavity opened in a pillar, which is surrounded by a dozen human skulls around this pillar of ice. Maybe this is where those skulls went. It looks like a,
Never mind, I may have found those skulls.
It looks kind of like a crypt, actually. Like,
why is there a crypt in here?
Because there are vampires in there.
Oh.
Alright, this spell is so broken. This is so good. I love it. I love it, guys. Alright, so moving back around, you are going to make it to D16, Ice Cave, D17, did that. So you'll need to, so you'll be able to head back over here after a fashion, going whoop, 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 whoop.
Ooh,
so you can either go down the hole here. This is H22. A 30-foot high cave has exits to the north and south. Along the western wall is a 15-foot diameter hole that appears that seems to be the upper end of a tunnel. There's also a passage to the south.
Tunnel. I'm gonna check out the passages first.
Okay, then just to the south.
Okay.
And Callie, can I get you to do me a favor? As you move there, I need you to do me a really important thing, and that is make me a... Ooh, no, technically you would be immune to this because of the way this works. However, I will make you do a wisdom save with advantage because you're a halfling. So this is a fear save.
Nat 20.
Okay, well you had advantage.
Yeah, so it would end up being 28.
28, beautiful. A flat sheet of cloudy ice forms one wall of this 40-foot high chamber. Something dark and humongous shifts behind the wall, its tentacles waving unimpeded. You become aware that you are not alone. And for a moment, you think that it threatens your very existence. Somehow, the horror from another world that exists beyond this wall, you think that it sees you for a moment. But then the invisibility of... ooh, actually, one sec. Whether... Okay, cool. Okay, it does not manage to see through your invisibility, though. To your knowledge. There's something on the other side of this wall that writhes. You think it's a fleshy mass with tentacles, but it also is formless. Suddenly,
We're not going this way.
You suddenly think back to the story that you were told by the tribesmen just earlier today. The thing in the walls.
I think I found the thing in the walls.
Wonderful.
We're not going this way.
There are more passages around here, and I will quickly explain those to you as you go. To the south, you will see, that is what, 30, 32, 33, 34. God, there are a lot of tunnels in this here. So inside of this area, you are going to see that there's a mirrored cavern with a 20-foot high cave of polish to a mirror finish. It is hard to keep your bearings floating through just because of the reflected geography. That's the thing in the ice. I'm glad you didn't open that because it is not a good thing to do. In 33... Okay. Actually, right here, you will see that crouched in the northern corner is a mummy dressed in a tattered black robe wearing a golden face mask. It is trapped in the western wall and appears to be fused into it.
There's a mummy in the wall?
Okay.
Callie's just like making all sorts of faces and mumblings as she does this all.
Here you will find large pieces of stone from a 20-foot high ceiling dot this empty cavern. It looks like stone fragments. Probably from the same type of material that made the tower.
Huh.
Okay, we're catching up, guys. We're catching up. Where's 35? In this one, you are going to see that in this room, in the middle of the floor, is a 15-foot high. 15-foot high cave is an 8-foot cube of smooth grayish green stone that is free of frost. Okay. Continuing down, you are going to make it into this lower chamber.
Yeah, so I am narrating like all of this to everybody.
A grove of frozen, frost-filled trees fills this 50-foot high chamber.
That's not something you see every day.
It is not. By some magic or miracle, the trees are alive, and the canopies are thick with frosty leaves. Their branches are bearing purple pears that hang like holiday ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits. Here, looking at this, Professor Scant does not know what's up. How does he not know what's up? He would totally know what that was. You know, he knows what that is. It's a specialty. Pear trees, purple. Those are Netherese purple pears. Magical pears that give all manner of effects similar to quaffing a potion.
Huh.
Okay, so back on Callie's tour. Okay, Frozen Grove, done that. Huddled together at the western end. Okay, that is going to 37, which is the southern one. Crouching at the edge are 4 hunched creatures with spiny backs and sharp claws. They look around the room with single, unblinking eyes. Arcana roll from anybody who wants to.
I would.
Please, please, please.
Okay, that's gonna be 19.
Nothics. Wizards who've been corrupted by their own magic, or sorcerers even, and transformed into cyclopean monsters that are... They're semi-immortal, if I'm not mistaken. They're not fun. And they look... you want to know what they look like? You want a story time? To break
I know
up...
what they look like, but yeah.
Yeah, I want a story time.
Because
Always.
it breaks up...
Nothics, man.
So we're on page 219.
Nothics are scary.
I love them though. They're cool
They
as
look
hell.
like this.
Oh, that's awful.
Love it.
So they look like fleshy, purple, gray, muscular creatures with a giant green iris in the center of their forehead, and all of the flesh peeled off of their mouths so that they're nothing. They basically look like they're from Doom.
Callie's gonna attempt describing that to everybody.
So, Lysithian, you're just gonna go Nothics. Nothics are cautionary tales.
Those are Nothics, and we
There's
don't want
4
to
of
mess
them.
with them. Oh, good. That sounds wonderful. Sounds
Okay.
like something. I'm not liking what we're finding down here.
Okay. So, Callie, looking around, you, I guess, are probably gonna check the southern passage next.
Yeah.
The passage continues onward. You'll spend about 5 minutes moving down that way. And it takes a decent amount of the spell's time. You travel for almost a mile down this passage if you continue.
Does it seem to be going anywhere?
It does.
Sure.
At the edge of this tunnel,
I can always push the button again.
you think.
That's Callie's thought.
As you make your way winding through the tunnel, winding, 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 suddenly, after a mile of moving at 30 feet, well, 30 feet every 6 seconds is pretty fast, actually, so that you'd get there in a mile is 5,000 feet, let's say 6,000 feet with tunnel, so that would be, what, 200 rounds? I think? Yeah, it'd be 200 rounds. 200 rounds would be 6 minutes. Wait, is that right? 100 120. That would be 20 minutes, I think. Either way. The tunnel opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen sepulchre is a fantastic city, sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way by green and purple lights that shed no warmth. The city is slightly tilted, its spires leaning away from you, as though recoiling from your presence. As you hover above the frost-coated ice that stretches towards a city like the dead, frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth whose mouth you've just stepped on. You have found Netheril, or you have found the frozen city. Looming in front of you like a giant disc with all sorts of towers. By the way, that is 200, 400. That is about 1,600 feet wide. So it is a full city on top of a frisbee.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. After seeing that picture, I'm imagining kind of like Atlantis from Stargate Atlantis.
You know what? I've never actually watched Atlantis. It's the one Stargate I never have.
Oh, it's very good, but yeah, kind of the similar idea.
Nice. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. So 200 times 6
is 120.
Dope.
Oh yeah, so it would take 40 minutes to go back and forth from that tunnel. So you've got about 5 minutes left of scanning that you can do.
Okay, I'm probably gonna see, I guess, this passage over here to see if there's a quick way to get
All
down
right.
there, because that's where we want to go, right?
Popping up to the north there, so that is a slippery slope that will drop you down. As you head back up, you are going to find... And other players, thank you for being very patient while I describe the entire dungeon. This is going to be super useful. It's going to be super useful next session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This bulbous cavern has walls as smooth as glass and a ceiling lined with dripping icicles. A wisp of steam rises from a roughly circular pool in the northern half of the cave. South of the pool is a shallow crater with oversized snowballs in it. At the bottom of the pool, you see that this is not... And right next to it...
Why are there snowballs in here? It's like somebody started making a snowman.
Moving into the next cave over to the west, you will see that it has similarly glassy walls and a smooth, domed ceiling 40 feet overhead. It contains 2 large pools, both of which are steaming. And that is when you will be clued into what you're seeing. For each pool is 15 feet deep, and submerged in the northern pool is a full-grown Remoras, coiled around a cluster of eggs that you thought were snowballs. A mother.
Oh shit!
Its body heats the pool, causing steam to rise from it. And this is what it looks like.
Oh, that's so cool.
Uh-oh.
It's so bad.
Those aren't snowballs. Those aren't snowballs.
They're
Horrifying.
eggs.
We're not going this way either. Uh-oh. This is going to be a little difficult.
Looking out of this room, it looks like there are 4 ways out of these chambers. Judging by... You can make me... Okay, so you basically have, like, about a minute and a half left of searching. So what I would like you to do is make me a survival check to see if you could kind of orient yourself to where you are in here.
26.
Okay, yeah. So you're pretty sure that this is the base of that slide that you found before? The one you didn't go down?
Okay.
Which means that these slides probably would take you back toward where you are the closest.
Okay.
The ones
I will
over
check
to the
those
west.
out.
Okay. Remora-sized tunnels branch off to the west here. One goes to the north, curving around. The other curves down to the south, and you think away from you. The other one curves upward and toward where you are perched. So I would say you probably want to go up.
Yeah.
Okay. And one sec. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Heading back upward, you can arrive here, and your arcane sight is going to, your arcane eye is going to blink out. As you move through here, you're going to be able to see just through this naturally carved stairwell here a series of icicles that have fallen onto the floor that you will recognize as the chamber outside of the tower.
Okay.
And whoop, there we go. Sorry, I'm just making sure this is all in view for the audience because it's a little difficult. Thanks for being patient, everybody. And so looking into that room, this last room here, you will see that that is H10. Directly to the south of the room that you're in right now, you see the top of a partially shattered tower. Resting on its side in the middle of this 30-foot high cavern. Long icicles hang from the ceiling above the toppled spire. North of the tower is a 15-foot high diameter hole in the floor that seems to be the upper end of a tunnel, which is what you flew up.
Yep.
Inside of this room, you are going to find a couple of things. Number one, laying at the base of the tower, you are going to find a corpse that has been frozen solid. It appears to be of...
Corpsicle.
You think a human, maybe a half-elf? It's hard to tell. Maybe a woman or a young man. Very fine bone structure underneath the ice. You see that they have a full pack that is frozen inside of the ice as well. Probably could be chipped away.
Ooh,
and
stuff.
it looks like there's things inside of the tower, if you wanted to check in there.
Yes, please.
Floating up inside of the tower, your vision is going to away. Right as you see at the top of the attic's spire in the tower is a chest with a sliding bolt held fast by frost. And with that, your arcane eye is going to vanish.
Ooh, accessible treasure.
I like the sound of that.
I think
Oh, thanks.
there's a route to bypass most of the Ucky stuff to get to the city.
Okay.
That sounds good.
It's complicated though.
I trust you to guide the way.
Complicated is better than dead.
That's true. Well,
Does it
do we
involve
want
going
to-
past the remoras?
Hopefully not. I don't
Let's hope
want to
we-
fight those.
Let's
Those
hope we
things are
don't take the
terrifying.
wrong turn.
How good's your memory?
Here's hoping good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, real talk, I'll have to see the actual map and then maybe we can
what
roll.
I'll do is I will I'll make the map visible to you.
Okay, and I'll kind of tell you where I wanted to go,
Sounds
and
good.
we'll maybe roll off to see if I remember.
You said there was a tower to the south.
Yeah.
Was there any monster or creature around there?
There was a hole for the remoras, but there wasn't a remoras. There was a body in ice and a chest at the top of the tower.
Let's go check that out immediately and then regroup and figure out where to go from there.
Okay,
Works for me.
this way.
Heading down, you'll slide down the hole into this chamber. Now again, just to describe this room for you, for those of you with a map, you're going to go right here, everybody. All right, and sliding down into this room is... I lost my page number again. I'm really good at this. I'm good at pages. That's the Netherese priest. I don't care about him. I care about H10. There we go. The top of a partially shattered tower rests on its side in the middle of this room, kind of pointing downward as if it were if it were a clock, it would be saying that it was almost 8 o'clock. From the center of the room, long icicles hang overhead from the ceiling above the top spire. North of the tower is a 15-foot diameter hole that is what you floated up through when you were looking. That's what leads down to the remora's nest.
Yeah, don't go down there. That's where they are.
Good to know.
In hot pools and eggs.
Now, inside of here, there is if someone slides down there, they'll have to catch themselves from sliding directly into the pools beneath as well. You recognize that now, looking down at the velocity that will gain you. The ice is so slick. Now, the spire here has several cracks in it, enough that you could probably pry your way into it. And
I'm
there
gonna
is...
examine the body.
Sure. There is a body at the south of the tower. It's dressed differently. In fact, as you look at them, you will see that it is a frozen corpse, dressed not like the Netherese priest. This one is dressed in cold weather clothing. It looks like an explorer, much like you, actually. However, there is something that immediately is going to twig you to the fact that it is not something to do with Netheril. And that's when you look at it, you will see that it is not wearing Mistral. Mistral's medallion around their throat. This person is wearing a holy symbol of Mistra, the reincarnated form of the god.
I don't get it.
So earlier there was a research role. Mistra was the god that died and that sacrificed herself and is reincarnated as a different god.
Mistral became Mistra.
Yeah, Mistral became Mistra. This is a symbol of Mistra, not Mistral, which means that this is after. Basically, it's the difference between like Old Testament, New Testament type of thing. Mm-hmm. Like, for example,
Callie didn't pay any attention.
So this is like if you walked up here and you found a priest holding a Book of Mormon, you would know that it wasn't like from the 1500s because it is post or Reformation.
Okay,
Yeah, I totally
Callie's
missed
still
that
gonna point
too.
it out to that. I'm a little like, this
Okay.
looks weird.
Would you like to thaw the body out?
Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, so it's gonna take you a minute to do that without damaging the body too much. Meanwhile, who is scouting around to the spire for that treasure chest?
I would
Me.
like to. I'll assist Katerina.
Sounds
And I'm assuming Vistra wants to help as well.
good. Vistra, make me a strength roll
Yes.
just to hold bits of the tower up so that they can scramble in and get it.
Sounds good. That's pretty low, but it's gonna be a 22.
22. All right. So hefting up all of your dwarven might, you're gonna pull and push some of the collapsed roof up into the sky so that they can scramble in and drag the chest out. Now the lock is still frozen over. But the treasure chest is in good condition overall. The bolt is held fast by frost, though.
Can I bang the frost away with the hilt of my dagger?
I was gonna say I could
was
try
like
to
bang, bang.
firebolt it.
Melt it. We don't want to. If you
Could
said
firebolt
those monstrosities are below there, we don't really want to be making a lot of noise.
Vistra gets my applause for being the smart one for once.
Yay!
So firebolt would probably make some noise, but any source of like just ambient heat that you could hold up to it.
I have a tinder box. I could try and light a fire. The
Oh my
good old-fashioned way.
baby girl!
Just light a
Turns
torch.
out when she's sober, she's kind of smart.
Yeah, Vistra, use Tinder.
I'm sure we have like
I will swipe right.
some old torches like still
Left.
strapped to our bags.
Left.
that we've
No,
been
you have to
using.
swipe. The bolt will swipe right once you basically you'll start a little fire with a torch and hold it up. And yes, you will all swipe right. Inside the chest, you will see that there is a myriad collection of broken glass. The fall damaged these vials, shattering them, except for two. Two swirling, slightly glowing potions lie inside. Each is imprinted with a little silver plate that describes what they are in Loros, the Netherese tongue, Draconic, using Elven language. 2 potions of superior healing. And, one moment. Just check. Oh, well. There we go. Callie, you will finish defrosting the body. Now, the body has been damaged by its duration of freezing. You think that it probably was a human or half-elf. The ears are slightly damaged from frostbite, but flipping through and checking it over, you will find that it is a fairly young person, or was at one point. The hair pulled tightly back from the cold. The backpack is exposed, and when you push through it, you'll see that there are some things in there that are interesting to you. For one, the body is holding a holy symbol of Vistra. Inside of the pack, however, you will find the following things. You will find a diamond the size of your fist. You will find, this is the same size and quality of diamond that you needed to resurrect Trovis. You get one. You will find a potion of some variety. Swirling yellow energy. You will find another thing, a vial of, looks like oil? You'll find a Scrimshaw ink pen with runic designs. And you will find a well-loved sketchbook wrapped in leather that has mostly survived freezing. It looks like a cross between a sketchbook and a journal.
Can I open it?
You may.
Carefully?
Yep, absolutely. Flipping through it, you will see that it looks like this sketchbook belonged to this priest or priestess of the goddess of magic. It's full of all manner of lovely art, watercolors and charcoal works. At the front, a nameplate on the inside cover announces that this cleric was named Alina. Happy birthday. Oh, sorry for killing you.
I think they just switched trains, so I think they're gonna miss that.
They're gonna miss it. I named it after them for their birthday, and I killed them. I'm sorry. However, inside is a brief account of an expedition sent by the Arcane Brotherhood. Given by the dates, this corroborates with Valen's theory that they sent someone up here.
Oh no, they saw it.
Sorry I killed you. However, it talks about an expedition that was sent up here in brief terms, that someone named Zaharad had led the expedition, a member of the Arcane Brotherhood, and that they were wounded here by a strange creature of mist and smoke. And that they had hidden in hopes of avoiding being consumed. That they had hoped that Zaharad would come back. But they weren't sure if they would. The last message that is left inside of the journal is one of terror. I can hear it moving in the darkness, it says. It does not breathe. It just laughs. High-pitched and shrill. I do not know how much time I have left. I don't want to come back. I will do what I must. Looking down, you see that you think somehow this person might have encased themselves in ice. Looking at the melted ice, you seem to remember that there were potentially, it was hard to tell from what you thought was a fall, but maybe scratch marks on the outside of the ice casing that they were frozen inside of. Mentioning the cackling, there's only one thing inside of this cavern that would laugh like that. A null. Which sends shivers up your spine when echoing through the chambers you hear. All of you hear the cackling laughter of the croaking throat of gnolls echo from all sides.
Yes. I will start pulling the sulfur and guano ball back out of my pocket.
The laughter
Look at Callie.
grows louder.
I'm gonna put the sketchbook in the book of holding, or bag of holding.
Okay.
It is getting louder.
Do we want to run to the tower and hide?
Group up there, and if they group up, I can fireball them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Alright, let's do that.
Let's take the body real quick.
Alright, grab the body.
As you grab the
Vistra,
body and
maybe?
begin to move toward the northern stairwell, you'll hear the sound of laughter echoing from that chamber as well. They're all around you.
Awesome. Love
There.
that for us.
And they are coming. Which is where we'll start next game.
Woo!
Cause I'm a
Let's
dick.
fucking go, y'all!
I figure like, oh shit, I exposed the body. Crap, I don't want them to get knolled.
Oh, dude.
So good. It's so good. I love some of the art in this book. It was really good.
Dude, the art in the book is like super good and creepy. I love it.
It's really. I was pulling all of the art for Saltmarsh because I like to use the images from the book as our thumbnails, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because why not? We're promoting their game. Thank you. Yes, I was trying to make sure to be very androgynous with the character that I based off you because I know that you are using they pronouns primarily. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of like feminine shaped, I guess. I don't know, like androgynous, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, I was pulling it all, and like Rime's art is actually way better than Ghostmaster's.
It's
like,
so pretty.
It's like they hired a lot. Like I spent like 2 hours the other day finding all of the art to use for the end of Rime. So anyway, that is going to be it for Rime of the Frostmaiden tonight. Did you guys have fun with that?
Oh, super good. I'm
that was really
excited to start whacking. Y'all, I'm like 30 points from like full health, so we'll see how this goes.
I mean, you could always just jump down the hole if it gets dangerous at this
That
point.
sounds like a great idea. Let's
Just
just
like,
Straight into hell!
how bad is a Remoras? I mean, how bad can they? Oh shit! What challenge rating can they be? Oh,
18,000.
I don't want to know.
it's 18,000. It's over 9,000. Hey,
Thank you for the bitties.
oh, thank you so much, guys. It's so good to have you all here. Come tomorrow night and watch us play Candlekeep Mysteries, please. Oh, you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, for Toxic Wolf, just because that was right at the end of the stream, I'm just gonna refund your points so you can use them next time.
Oh, what did they get?
It was a mod poll regarding who's your favorite player /
Ooh.
character.
Oh, in this game or in any game?
Um,
I'll just say it if it's.
well, I think they.
I think it was an
isn't that
audience poll,
option
like,
to
for
make a
everyone.
poll for the audience.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a mod poll as you asked the mods. I'm like, oh, me?
Well, no, it's well, I mean, it's your channel point option. What does it mean?
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, what?
So ask next time though, because I don't think there's enough time to really do that justice. So we'll
No,
work
so
on that.
I'm gonna look into.
Oh, actually, Jazeera Silverwood actually has a good idea that you should
I
trick
think
the
if I click
Remoras
reject,
into
it should
fighting the
refund
gnolls.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click reject, it will refund. So, folks, that's going to be the end of it. The end of us. That's going to be the end of this for tonight. We love you very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is always an honor and a pleasure to run these for you. If this is your first time with us, give us a follow. Give us a sub over on YouTube if you're watching over there. Hell, if you're not watching over there, give us a sub. It's free. You don't have a limited number of
Soup's
subs.
free.
You can give. It's soups. And if you have extra couch cushion money, we always accept subs or like on Twitch or over on patreon.com/dorktales. Also, check out our merch because it's actually like really good. But it's always there. Also, be sure to use coupons. We get less money, but then you don't have to pay more. And I like that better. So, like, TeePublic
Use
always has like a...
coupons.
Use coupons. TeePublic always has like a 35% coupon. Use it. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the night for us. We love you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye.